There we go. Now I think everything is good and ready. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh. Yes, how are you all doing this morning? Oh, what's up? Go ahead and get our minions knocked out and get them set back up.
Fantastic.
Love hearing that sound in the morning. Ooh. It's a good artifact haul so far. Lame. I care about... Okay. Alright, let's see how much money we've made. Where is the closest mailbox? Oh, right there. And some of our bags sold, so that's, I think, at least 200 platinum right there. Oh, true hide sold. Yep, that was an easy 500 gold cleared. Or platinum cleared, rather. Alright, what are we supposed to be fucking doing again? Going up here. And then we'll be going over here. Okay. I remember now. Just need to find our way out of here. Oh, right. How full all are our bags? Oh, not that full. Okay. We'll go ahead and pop that. Right, we should probably go through artifacts real quick. That one has less. Go ahead and organize from what we did yesterday. Soulbound, garbage. Hello.
Fucking wrist hurts though.
What?
I've been nonstop animating for 4 hours. My wrist is telling me to stop.
Oh.
Mouse with the wrist that I've been animating with, and now my arm hurts.
I'm
My
sorry.
arm is
I
telling
do.
me
I
to
have a
stop.
crow-sized violin somewhere around here.
Let me play your song. It's fucking impossible. It looks good. I'm really happy with the results so far.
Yeah, from what you've showed me so far, it does look really good.
I just gotta do this like 47 more times. Not that hard, you know?
I mean, that is the...
Probably cheat a little bit, like add like 5 to into 1.
Yeah.
Because on the list I made, there was you, Frankie, Luna, Sid, and then I could probably put all 5 of you in the same little area because you guys tend to bounce off each other.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
For the most part, like that's why I grouped them the way I did, because like Heather's little group of people was usually just bouncing between me, two streamers called Tsukiyomi and Belle the Bleak. You've met both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what that animation was. Just basically us 3. Well, us 4 technically, because in the end there's gonna be me getting shot with a beam of fire, and then you're gonna see me like just smoke billowing from my mouth while I'm knocked out unconscious for the fucking first animation.
Nice.
So essentially, the camera's like falling backwards, and then eventually you're gonna see me the camera's upside down, and you're just gonna see me with smoke billowing from my mouth.
That sounds accurate.
The reason it was so fast though was because I didn't realize I wasn't utilizing 10 frames. It's like, damn. Because I can only do 24, per animation,
Right.
unless I $300 for the EX version, which can do over 1,000 slides.
Yeah, I can see where that would come in handy. Wait. Okay, that's a 99 stack.
I mean,
I'm organizing what yesterday me didn't organize.
I was gonna say yesterday me just went to bed, thought I'd get up before your next stream. Woke up, it was 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, yeah. Not 10 o'clock. No, I woke up at 4 in the morning, actually. That's why I was streaming for 4 hours. Because my mom kicked me up because the dogs, I put them up before I went to bed. And then I got woke up because they were making a ruckus because they had to go out at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, see, that's why I prefer cats.
I mean, honestly, I just want to get those indoor like potty mats, because all you have to do is clean out the bottom and then like pick up the top part, which is where the fecal matter goes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just really easy to clean after that. It goes in like a little plastic container thing, big enough for a dog to go in there, do its business. You clean up the excess.
Wait, so it's a litter box for dogs?
Basically, yes. It's more so for dogs like in colder areas, or like let's say it's got a wind, like it's got a heat advisory and you can't leave your dog out there for more than a minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's not enough time for a dog to like do its business. So they invented a like pretty much a pee pad that's reusable and it looks like grass.
Oh wait, no, this is the soulbound stuff. This
big enough for like your dog to like walk around.
Okay, this is all garbage.
And then just do its business, and then you just clean up the excess, obviously.
Right.
Which you're supposed to do anyway as a dog owner, because you know, dogs poop attracts worms and other viral things. So a lot of dogs get like tapeworms. Fun fact. A lot of dogs get tapeworm from other dogs' poop.
Oh yeah, I mean they also eat other dogs' shit, so.
All different kinds of parasites too.
There we go. Now we're organized.
But when I first got my Shih Tzu, she was really bad with that. Like I took her to the vet, she had to get like tablets. She had these little white worms. I don't know what they're called. I don't remember what they were called exactly.
Right. So fun fact. When I was living in Canada, I lived with like 4 to 8 Shih Tzus at a time.
Shih Tzus are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, Shih Tzus are like... I don't like dogs. Like, most people are like, oh, you just hadn't like... No, I just don't really like dogs. Like...
I think it depends on the breed, to be honest with you. Some dogs are better than others.
No, I just don't like dogs. Like, period. Like, I've been around Huskies, I've been around Shih Tzus, I've been around Chihuahua, I've been around tons of different breeds of dogs. I don't like dogs. Like, I had dogs when I was a kid. Cried when it died, because, like, I did play with the dog and, like, enjoy the time, but...
I'm probably not going to get another set of dogs after these ones, honestly. Unless, like, I find a stray randomly.
Right. I mean, that's also, like, what Luna and I are like with the cats. Like, we're not... We don't actively look for more cats.
Like, these dogs I got are, like, a lot of work, and it's, like, it's just a nice hassle when I don't have to take care of their life. That's not able to talk. Like, I love my dogs a bit. Don't get me wrong. I love them all to bits. But the problem is that, I don't like being responsible.
Snarling multi-tooth gears.
That's what sucks. Like, I want to do, like, crazy things in my life.
Oh, these things.
What?
Oh, sorry. I was trying to figure out what I needed to be murdering.
Just murder everything. Rule of thumb. Just stab it until it dies. It's the thing you need.
Why are you not attacking? Sorry. Huh? No, he's doing his job. He's over here fighting this thing.
Oh, Also, I'd be scared as fuck if I seen a warthog charging at me.
I mean, that's just like I can choose other pets. That's just the best one for how I like to play.
Oh no! I was just like saying in real life, a lot of people think like warthogs are just like pigs. I'm like, no, they're way worse than pigs.
Oh yeah.
I think pigs, sure, they smell horrible, but they won't actively attack you like a warthog will.
I mean, with that, it really depends on the pig.
But I mean, like, if I met a pig in the wild, I wouldn't go near it. Like, I trust farm animals more so than anything. If I saw somebody with a farm pig or a farm hog, I'd at least know that they have things in place just in case they do decide to turn on you. No, in the wild, you're just fucked.
I mean, yeah.
You just see a warthog come out the brush, you better run and climb a tree. You can't climb a tree, good luck. You're gonna be running back to civilization, screaming that I'm being chased by a giant mad pig. Because for some reason, a lot of people think that they just eat trash and stuff like that. I was like, no, their diet is omnivore-ish, so they can eat both fruits, veggies, and fucking meat. So
right.
in the wild, would be actively hunting people and other things they can get their teeth on.
I mean, they wouldn't. Like, they would, so... I don't think too many things would actively hunt people. Just out and about.
No, I like, you know what I meant. Like, if they were in the area, your territory, they wouldn't, like, actively just go to food.
Oh no, like, if they were starving, yes. But most of the time, like, animals avoid people.
Oh, yes. That fucking goddamn no. What I'm gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna. I was planning to animate all day, but I'm gonna give my wrist a rest. Like I'm gonna talk to the screen, let it rest for a bit, take my dogs out, and then I'm gonna go back to animating because the animation's almost done. And then I get to restart. But instead of it being what I look like in the first part of the animation, I'm gonna have fucked up hair now, and it's gonna continue every single time. Like by the time I'm done, I'm gonna be looking like a war-torn John Wick, you know. Just one that's terrible at his job, you know. John Wick's really good at getting out of situations while looking somewhat fucked up. No, I'm gonna look completely fucked up, but somehow live.
Right.
You just see me holding my like severed arm again. Just like, you think this comes back on? That'd be funny. Oh no, that might look like Rambo at the end of it all.
Look like Rambo.
That would be funny. Like at the end of the war, like at the end of it, I just have like face paint and like a bandana. Just Rambo it up. Like, I'm Rambo, fuckers. My glasses will be broken by the end, and then I'll leave in the text next year. Hope to add more people. Remember, folks, we all grow. That's what I plan to have it done saying. Like, so a lot of people are like, take a break. We got plenty of time. I was like, I really don't. I started late. I got 20 days to animate and send this out and add some music to this fucker. I really don't have all that time. I gotta see how long it's gonna be after I add in all the parts. Because it's looking like I can only do about a 4-second animation per animation, so we'll say it's gonna take about.
So, are you trying to enter this into a contest, or what's with the hard limit?
The New Year's thing? No. It's just basically.
Oh, you're just trying to get it done before New Year's.
Trying to get it done before New Year's.
Okay.
So that out, so it says just so I don't have to change the title and being like, because it's just going to be a cartoon that I'm going to do, but I want to do it so I can market myself, two, market other VTubers,
right,
in the community. As you know, there's a lot of VTubers that don't get a lot of time to shine in the world because one, they're either still shy and they're still learning their craft, or two, they're not games that people want like to see at the time.
No.
A lot of smaller VTubers don't actually play what's popular. They just play what they want to play, which is fine. I'm not hating on them. There's a market for everything. I'm just saying it's not gonna help you in the long run. Like a lot of them. Like I noticed, I was playing like horror games, and that was somewhat popular with some viewers. But like if I played like a random game that I decided to play today, like Yu-Gi-Oh, I was seeing like maybe 1 to 2 viewers. It really depends on what you play and how you title it.
Oh yeah.
So I want to give a lot of YouTubers I've met in the community some time to shine. When else I can do this, I might be able to do this every year.
Oh, that'd be something good to do.
Every year I'll make a list of people to add.
Oh no, Shogun's making a list.
I'll be checking it twice. Gonna find out who's good or who's not. So not you're nice, that's good or who's not. So like, I'm gonna find out who I hate that year and who I don't hate that year. Who didn't get canceled, who did get canceled. Because it's gonna happen, man. Somebody got retired, well, I gotta take them off the list now. That'd be fucked up though. Like I make an animation, as soon as I do, they retire, they like fucking graduate. Like, well, fuck.
Well, Shogun, I hate to tell you, but something that was gonna happen after the first. No, I'm kidding.
Well, it didn't happen when I uploaded the video, so it doesn't matter. You can go ahead and graduate after New Year's, fucker. Yeah, graduates at what, on the fucking 31st of December? Oh, you bitch. Right before midnight, too. It's like 11:59. Here's me post. I graduated, guys. Bye.
Just stream on New Year's and just right before the ball drops. Yeah, also, guys, we're done.
We're graduating.
I mean, also, everybody who knows me knows that I wouldn't, like, even say it's just that. I'd just be like, yeah, that was a fun year, guys. I'm done. And then just stop streaming.
Hey boy, what's wrong with you? Sit. Go sit. Go to the gym. My dog has been wanting to play with me more often recently.
Probably because she's jelly.
He's a boy.
Oh. And probably because he's jelly.
I don't know. He's just finally getting used to that thing. Because he's still scared to jump on me. Like, my other dogs still jump on me, they'll play with me. I get too close, he starts booking me away. He's very skittish. But, like, he's been getting closer and closer to me. Hell, he even made it to, like, when I wake up sometimes, I'll find him in my bed. He'll just be laying there at the bed. I didn't see him or hear him come in, and he just didn't step on me. He somehow was very sneaky for his size. A husky. I don't expect huskies to be very sneaky.
I mean,
I did want to
when it comes to like the police work dogs, they're the Mr. Bean of it.
I did want a Kiba though, a Kiba Inu.
Oh, a Shiba?
Shiba Inu, yeah, whatever the fuck. Yeah, I did want one. They reminded me too much of a Chihuahua.
Yeah, I mean they're cute, but again, like they're dogs.
They got that sass. They're like a cat in a dog's form. Plus, they're loyal. They're one of the most loyal dogs in the world. I mean, they've only got a couple stories about them, but like, they're with a Shiba. It's got a statue. Do you know the story of the Shiba who waited 10 years for its owner before it passed?
I mean, I know that's a story on Futurama. I didn't know if it was done after an actual dog or something.
It was real life thing. I don't know the dog name per se, but I do know that the owner did pass away. He went on a trip somewhere and died wherever he went on a trip. He said he'd be back, and then he never came back. And the dog was been waiting at the fucking track for him the entire time. Like they were at he wasn't on the tracks, like the station area where you go to go get on a train.
Right.
Dog was just sitting there And then I guess either I don't remember if it was either the wife or one of the family members of the dog's owner came back to like his hometown and seen him. And they said the dog's name. The dog reacted. He was old, crappy looking. Again, like they don't live for very long. They lived for like 12 to 13 years, and he was like already 10, so he was pretty old.
We've still not gotten to work. Oh no, we're right. Okay.
But basically, the only reason the dog lived for so long is because the people in the like train station were feeding him
Right.
hot dogs, whatever else they were selling at the time that he could eat. So he made by with whatever they gave him. And then the lady came back and he had just passed on. They made a statue about him though. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. It just shows you how loyal. Shows you how loyal the dog breed is. They're very. They've got term of a husky though. They're very. What's the word?
Seek them.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like opinionated. Opinionated. They're very opinionated dogs. They judge very fucking easily too, like cats. I also didn't know this, but female animals like pets, they will judge their owners more so than male dogs do.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't know that. That explained a lot about my Chihuahua. My Chihuahua was a female, and she was the alpha of the pack before my husky came in. She would always judge me. I didn't know why.
Artifact.
Because I was very clumsy as a kid. I used to trip over all the damn time.
Right.
She's a teacup Chihuahua. They're fucking tiny ass fucking dogs. She was already tiny because she's a Chihuahua, but the fact that she was a teacup.
Oh, itty bitty then.
She was probably the smallest dog I'd ever seen in life before I met a Pomeranian.
Yeah, Pomeranians are pretty small.
Yeah, the Pomeranian probably. I'm so glad my mom didn't just come in with like a, here's a Pomeranian for you, because I would have killed that motherfucker. I hate those things so fucking much. They don't shut up. Like, I swear to God, they're just ticking time bombs that just never stop talking.
I mean, that's how ginger cats kind of are.
Okay, remind me if I ever get a cat, if it's a ginger cat, just give it away.
Well, so ginger cats are also stupid as shit. They all have one brain cell between the entirety of all ginger cats. And so they have to share it. And sometimes your ginger cat will get the brain cell, sometimes it won't. Most of the time, it won't have the brain cell. And they'll let you know. Like, they don't shut up. Like, if Rowena realizes, like, gets at least a part of the brain cell to realize that we're in the room, like, she won't shut up.
Oh, you want to hear something funny? My sister just sent me a video of my nephew saying cuss words, and I was laughing because he's not old. So he's not old enough to learn them by himself yet. He's still only 5.
Right.
And he said, "If you know, bitch, you know." And I'm like, it's like, I wish I taught him that. I wish I did, because I taught him middle finger, and he did it. He got in trouble with his teacher. I was laughing my ass off. Everyone was like, "You're teaching him bad things." I'm like, yes. That's my job as the uncle.
Right.
Teach him all the bad stuff so his mom can deal with it later. My chat turned on me so quick for this. I'm like, he's 4. I'm like, so?
Yeah, I mean, it's so.
He's 4. He's allowed to do stupid shit.
I mean, to be fair, like, I don't see a problem with it in general. Oh, it's an expression.
They were so mad.
Ooh, another artifact.
And I said, remember, Uncle told you this, okay? He's like, okay. I'm like, stick this finger up. It means hello. But only for people you don't like. He took that to heart.
Right.
The teacher he liked. Apparently, he didn't like this teacher because he flipped her off multiple times. You know, she told him no. Don't do that, and she went. He just kept putting it up. They got to call my sister. But by the way, my sister is also in a teaching position, technically speaking. She got promoted
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But basically, she was pissed because she was literally right next door,
One
and she was
hell
like,
of a
"What
draft.
the fuck did you break the window?"
I mean,
Or are the windows even?
all the windows seem intact. That's just a hell of a draft. It's coming through the walls and everything.
These were not properly sealed.
Like we're kind of okay in the stairwell, but like we're still getting up into the roof.
Imagine calling your slumlord landlord. It's like, I got a leak. I was like, where's the leak? I
Yes.
don't know. Like, what do you mean? You know, it's coming from everywhere.
Oh, I missed
Every
this
corner
artifact.
of the building. Every corner, every goddamn centerpiece. Fucking snow, rain, everything comes through. I'm pretty sure I just seen a cat fly through my window and out the outside. I'm like, yeah, it's a fucking
Ah,
cat.
this one. Okay, you fuck off. Let me run around this way. Oh, did we just go through ads? Oh no, we're just now going into ads.
I gotta listen to this voicemail real quick.
Yeah, you good. Oh, we just finished that. Okay. Now we go here, and then we can finally get over here. Yep. Fuck you, little spiders. Oh wait, I need to be going this way. Fuck you again, little spiders, actually. Play on the speed.
What's up, bitch?
What's up, Heather? How you doing?
Freezing.
Freezing.
No, like I was okay. So I was sleeping in like the office, and it's where my friends sleep because they don't like the side house. So we were just in there watching some weird, scary movie. Fell asleep.
Japanese horror
And then-
movies are great.
Yeah, but anyways, his dog just lays on top of me, so I end up dying halfway in my sleep because I'm being crushed by a golden retriever.
Right.
And like, what's the temperature outside? Hold on, let me check. Yeah, it's 41 degrees outside, and so I wake up, I'm like, you know what? I'm going back to my room where it's nice and warm, right? And I forgot I have to walk outside in the cold, and I didn't turn on my heater beforehand. So yeah.
You said it's 41?
Yeah.
That's not that cold.
I don't know what the hell my boss wanted. He just called me for something. He won't pick up the phone.
41's not that cold. Like, I keep it, it's like 61 in my house.
Someone who doesn't do cold.
I mean, neither does my wife, but she doesn't complain that much.
She's mad. She's mad if he can't repeat it.
Even the slightest bit of cold feels freezing to me.
I mean, to be fair, that's how I am with heat. Like, anything over 70 degrees, I don't want anything to do with it.
Oh no, when I'm cooking or baking, I can't be near the oven or else I'll break out in rashes because of the heat. It sucks.
Yeah, that would be rough.
That's why I have to wear jackets and long sleeve shirts in summer or else I get heat rash. I be cooked alive. But anyways, how are y'all doing? I know Shogun's wrist is out of commission.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be a real artist, Shogun?
I mean, I always was.
Oh.
I just never needed to animate for fucking longer than 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I'm
She...
pretty fast. My art. You can't draw that quick, Heather, huh?
Oh, I can
We're
draw.
restarting reality?
You do realize, Shogun, I can draw for 14 hours straight and then regret it afterwards.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody would regret it afterwards.
I mean, Heather,
Well,
I can do it too, but I have carpal tunnel, and on top of that, I draw at a weird angle.
All I know is that my wrists, since I'm double jointed, if I move them a certain way slightly, it feels like they're fixing to break.
Anyway, I'll be back. I'm gonna take my dogs out because they're screaming.
Okay.
Does... I thought I just dropped by. I came on Discord because I saw that Shogun message me and I was like, oh, they're in there. It'd be rude not to say hi. So
I mean, you can always drop in whenever you want. If you see that I'm in here, go ahead and drop in.
I haven't been in VC much lately though because I've been like so busy doing like other stuff. Like today, kind of plan on going, what's it called? Doing tennis or badminton. Because there's a thing not too far away.
That's cool.
I used to do badminton when I was younger.
My mom tried to teach me tennis, but I just never got all that interested in it.
I like whacking balls.
I'm sure.
No, not that way.
Yeah, the closest I have to tennis or badminton or lacrosse or anything is I have them because it helps to roll on tennis or lacrosse balls to help with your sciatic nerve. Oh, should probably do our minions.
Minions, tonight we steal the moon.
Wrong
Like
minions.
1 a.m.
There we go. I really don't want that one either. But we'll let that one sit. Artifact.
Why do I have the Inuyasha closing song stuck in my head? And holy fuck, that heater just scared the shit out of me. Because it makes that little like that little noise or whatever when it turns on. It scared me out of nowhere.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Hydrate! Hey, Roasted, what's up? I'll hydrate. Unfortunately, we don't have our strawberry banana nectar for tea. We just have water today. We do still have Arizona green tea, though, so...
Chair.
We're still good on that front.
I demand tax where you have to share at least one Arizona green tea.
So... I will go to war over that. Yeah, it's, so the brand is, I think it's pronounced Jumix. It's like Jumex, but it's just, bananas and strawberries just, like, blended up and, like, juiced. It's fucking delicious. And also, I should probably be, like, mixing it with water or something, but I just drink, like, the carton itself. It says it's from concentrate, so I'm pretty sure that it's... You know, it's the actual drink, but I've never fully, like, sat down and looked at the box to read it. I just know it's delicious.
Corvus, you know they make alcoholic Jumix, right?
I mean, if I wanted that, I would just add vodka to the strawberry banana nectar.
I'm pretty sure that's all they do.
You getting tired, Heather?
No, unfortunately, I'm wide awake. I'm just yawning a lot.
Oh. It's hard to believe I've been up for almost 3 hours? Yes, 3 hours, and I'm still like mostly asleep.
I woke up at like 10 a.m.
I woke up at 8 and tried to go back to sleep. And then actually ended up falling back asleep till late. Who's talking? Oh, there you are.
Witness the scope of history. See how insignificant man is.
I mean, man is pretty insignificant.
Existence defies me. I would end it now. I have use of you.
I will. I see it now. It's all wrong. I will fix it.
Remember your purpose, man. Do not fail.
Yeah, we were watching a movie.
Ugh. Yeah, no, I could. So I don't like, unless it's like banana. Not banana. Fuck. Bread and butter pickles, or like a spicy bread and butter pickle. I don't like pickles in general. And more likely than not, that's going to be a dill-flavored vodka, and that would... No. I probably wouldn't even be able to, like, drink it. That sounds revolting.
Do you like fried pickles?
No.
Oh!
Bread and butter pickles on a burger, or on, like, a hot dog or something, or, like, the same, like, spicy, because, like, I like... I get a pickle that's bourbon. It's a sweet bourbon habanero pickle, right? Spicy pickle deal. It's delicious, but I hate like dill pickles and just everything to do with that. Just no.
I can't believe you don't like fried pickles.
Just no. Pickles are disgusting.
Disappoint me.
I disappoint a lot of people. I also don't like olives.
What kind of olives? The green olives or the black olives?
Just olives in general. I don't like olives.
I like the greens.
Huh?
I said I only like the green ones.
Yeah, I don't like pickles at all. Or not pickles, but olives at all. Where the fuck? Is it just you fuckers talking to me?
Who, me?
No, sorry, in the game.
I was so confused.
Are you done?
You know the Inuyasha theme song, right?
It's
like
been forever and a day since I've heard it, but yes.
Tell me why it is randomly stuck in my head right now.
I don't know. Have you heard it recently?
No.
I'm not 100% sure if the entire area is covered in this fog. Like this is where I should be. We should really go down here and like open this up too. But yeah, this is about the area where I stopped last time I played.
Oh, no, Corvus. Let me tell you about the dumb movie we were watching.
Okay.
So, I don't know what it was called, but basically, it's an American movie. It was about this one girl. It opens up and she's like having like some form of PTSD about her ex trying to kill her or whatever. So her two best friends take her on like a recovery trip where they meet two other people. Basically, they're going to go hiking or whatever.
Right.
And the entire time, this girl is having like hallucinations about her ex following her or them being watched or whatever. And slowly it goes on to like everybody's having them, like of some form of their like past trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And then like later on, they end up
Destroy
losing
the
stuff.
Weaver of Fate. No, you keep going.
And then like I a little bit. And then when I wake up, apparently two of the people are dead from some random monster that just pops up out of nowhere. Then they run from a cave. Then obviously the Jamaican lady is the next one to go because she's like, I want to get in the water for some reason. And she dies.
Oh,
and
God
the
damn
last
it.
two survive.
I'm not gonna be able to do fucking shit to this thing. Oh wait, okay, never mind, I can.
But it's like so stupid. This was supposed to be some recovery therapy hike, and then people end up dead, and then it's the last two that are alive, and they're like, I want to go to the hospital, and then the other one's like, we can't go to the hospital. We're covered in their blood, and then that's the end of the movie. After they kill the monster with bear mace and a lighter.
Whatever works. Yeah, it does sound like a fun movie.
Oh.
Oh, that's like, have any of you seen the movie Shrooms?
No.
Have you seen that one, Roasted?
Sounds like a fun movie. I don't know, it was very trippy.
Oh yeah, well, like, so Shrooms is a movie about a group of friends. I believe they're going camping in like the forests of Ireland, and they bring shroom tea.
First mistake.
With them. And then one of them has a bad trip, and like everybody's like getting murdered throughout the entire fucking movie. Like they're getting chased down, murdered, all of it, and just... It's why you never do shrooms on a camping trip if you don't have at least one friend sober.
No, you know what's funny though? In the beginning of the movie, because I already knew from the suspenseful music, I'm like, there's either going to be the old lady, either going to be the killer, or they're going to all get killed, and I was right.
Right.
Like, 3 out of the 5 were murdered by some random monster that had nothing to do with the movie at all. But no, before that, we were watching a British Bake Off, and then we got hungry, so we ate.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't watched much of the British Bake Off. I haven't really watched food TV in a really long time. I watch more food like YouTube. It's like binging with Babish, and thanks for coming in, Roasted.
Bye,
Will
Roasted. Make sure to roast somebody. But no, so you know how in America the British Bake Off show is at least an hour long because they like get all the drama. Basically. Here in Japan, it goes by so quick. They're like 3 people, tell them what you're doing, show off the results, 2 leave, they're done. Next episode. Repeat.
Right.
They don't do any of the drama. It's like so quick. Like you don't even get no backstories, no nothing. I'm just like, damn, I don't even know if I like this anymore. I'm here for the tea. I can't even get that.
I mean, not gonna lie, I'd probably prefer that. If I'm wanting to watch people like bake food and shit, I'd rather just see them make it than them bitching and moaning back and forth that's most likely mostly scripted.
No, like they don't even show everybody like what they're baking or what their thing is. They just show them like, oh, I'm doing this and they're doing that. Okay, it's already made. Okay, now we're judging, and then next episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Probably
so.
can't do this dungeon. I'm listening.
Oh, I know.
Okay, where do we need to
Let's
go? Is
see.
it all up here? There's one thing way out here.
Fix your shrimp posture.
Wait, I was about to say, did that not work?
I was gonna cry.
Oh, I was about to say everything should be working.
Imagine if it just breaks for me because Shogun's here.
Oh, probably.
How dare
I
you
did
guys.
need to sit up though. I have been shrimped for a while,
How dare.
and I have
How dare
actually
you.
been trying to start sitting up because of my back. Alright, let's port further. Yeah, everybody's on fire.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright, let's pop up here. And look, chickens in Shogun's face.
Nom 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 nom. Smells like chicken nuggets.
Roast in the fires of hell.
Actually, I wasn't even in the fire.
I heard they're
Chicken
quite
nuggets.
nice this time of year.
Trinkets and babble. What's that? I've never seen that one.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
These boys
I mean,
are cool. Like,
show up on his streams. I can see what it is.
What?
It makes
Wait, which one are you looking at?
trinkets and babbles.
Oh, yeah, that's just a audio one. It sounded neat.
Oh, I didn't shit.
You didn't. You should have. It came through on my side.
I had your string muted, so I hope you hear it anyways.
Oh. Yeah, you might want to turn it on if you want to hear it.
I don't want to because if I did, it would upload your stream nonstop.
Oh.
Me, 0 channel points.
Me.
Sounds like a personal problem. Heather, maybe you should show up more. Then you can push my buttons.
Not my fault. You when it's almost 1 a.m. for me.
I stream twice a day. I
Yeah.
stream at 10 in the morning, and then I stream at around like 6 to 8 in the evening.
So
I've just been starting closer to around 6 the last few days.
So if 10 a.m. for me is midnight, is like 1 o'clock to you. That means that it's it's like morning for you at that point.
It's 12:54 a.m. for me.
Morning.
Yes, morning.
So in Japan, she's technically, like, looking at it, 9 hours behind us, but tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you mean 9 hours ahead of us?
No.
Behind.
Yeah, no, like, so, yeah, it's behind because it's pretty much it's 1 a.m. her time. And that would put her 9 hours, or actually no, 10 hours behind us, but it's tomorrow for her. Time zones are weird. That's the easiest way I can describe it, instead of saying like she's... Oh.
Wait, so
What,
Corvus,
like
is it
18
like
hours ahead of us?
13, I think.
My brain doesn't want to do math right now.
So
But,
I'm gonna
hang
go
on.
on a whim and say that it is almost, what, 12 p.m. for you?
Oh no, it's almost 11 for me. So...
Oh.
11. you're 14 hours ahead of us. Well, ahead of me, you're 15 hours ahead of Shogun.
Yeah, your second time you stream, which I'm guessing would be 6 p.m., right?
6 or 8, it depends on what I'm doing and how I feel.
So if you do it at 6 p.m., that's usually 8 a.m. for me, and that's when I'm still asleep, because I don't wake up until like either 9, 10, or 11 a.m.
Well, wake up, lazy bones.
She's one of them late risers. I don't know why, because she's in a different country, but she's still doing late risings.
Yeah, technically my early morning is late night for y'all, and I feel very refreshed.
I mean, yeah, no, same. Like, I've had to force myself to get on the schedule that I'm on, because otherwise I just stay up and sleep whenever. But, like, because I typically stay up till like 11 to 12. But I can try and start around like 7.
But no, what was it? The other day I set an alarm. For some odd reason, I set an alarm for 6 a.m. I don't know what possessed me, but like I woke up, stayed up for like an hour, went back to sleep, then woke back up at like 12 p.m.
Yeah. I've done that before.
You're probably like thinking to yourself, you know what? Shogun's right. I should wake up earlier.
No, like I wanted to wake up early because I wanted to see my friend feed the cows, but then I was like, this heated blanket feels nice, and I went back to sleep.
I 100% understand you there.
You could always just do it when doesn't he feed them twice in a day? I thought cows get fed like 2 to 3 times a day.
Cows are different. They have to be a certain weight. So if they're already that weight, they don't feed them continuously. They only do it like once or maybe twice a day. It depends if they've already have enough hay in their feed.
Culture shock. I did not know this about cows, and I'm from a cow country.
Well, so yeah, it's Wagyu. They're Wagyu cow beef. There's a lot that there's a lot that goes into Wagyu.
I'm gonna say I'm from a cow state, and I didn't know this. Because I remember farmers feeding them like almost every day.
Yeah, like just raising cattle here for like slaughter or whatnot. Like most of them, they're more out on pasture or they're in and just being fed hay and shit, or like the big ass pellets.
Yeah.
I remember
Here?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the cows that we have here are in actual pens, like right outside the house, and their diet is very monitored because they have to be a certain way, and each cow has to get a certain amount of hay and all that type of stuff.
Aren't they also given beer? What? You completely cut out.
Oh, I said not that I know of.
Oh, okay.
She's been breaking recently. Hang on, just bash on the head a couple times. She'll be fine.
Listen here, mother.
I really need.
He said I'm out of sleep. Thank you. I've been less.
Sure.
I go to bed.
Do we own Canada? Do we own Canada? Just answer that for me real quick. Do we own Canada?
No.
Oh, okay. So you learned. Congratulations. You actually know your.
Where are we supposed to be going? Oh.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Dad,
you
my
finally
friend
graduated.
asked me about states like in America or like their flags or some shit that he said, right? And I looked so dumb, like my brain was glitching actively, and he's like, "You're you're from America, you should know that." This is like saying that I'm in Japan and I don't know what the Japanese flag is. I'm like, I'm sorry, you picked the wrong American to ask questions to.
There's more than
Wait,
one flag in America.
what about the flag?
Like, he was asking me about, like, which country's flags are which and everything, like, in America, and I said I have no idea. I failed, like, geography and all that in school.
Was
And
he
was
wanting
like,
to know, like, the different, like, states' flags?
I guess. I don't remember, 'cause this was, like, a couple days ago, but, he was like, "Oh, you should know this. That's like saying, like, I'm from Japan and I don't know what my flag is." And I'm just like, you picked the wrong American.
Well, I would have asked for more context, like what he meant by that, because like that can mean a lot of things. Like, does he mean what our flags used to look like? Because there used to be a North and South America flag.
No, like, it was a specific thing, like, I guess, because it showed a flag or something like that from a certain country, and they're like, well, where's that at? Like, is that, like, what is their flag for? Some shit, I don't remember. But I was like, I have no idea. And the entire
Okay.
time, my brain was glitching and thinking about how you, Belle, and Tsukuyomi were making fun of me for thinking Canada was a freaking part of the U.S. So that was frying my brain while I was trying to look smart. And I failed.
So,
Wait,
something funny on to the point of America being part of the U.S. I'm not sure if you've seen, but there are parts of the U.S. that have put up a, hey, how about we just succeed and become part of Canada?
Oh, really? Which countries? Which states?
States? It's mostly the New England states and, like, New York.
Ah, okay. Well, that's not that bad. We can lose those.
Well, I mean, at the same point, like, California has said the same thing.
Like, anytime I mention a state, right? He's like, oh, where's that? Is that north, south, and all that? So I literally turn to the side, look up on my phone, I'm like, yeah, definitely over there.
I mean,
probably
don't
saw
hide
it.
it. Just, like, I use Google Maps all the time.
I mean, the thing is, though, is I'm just going to assume this. I don't know if it's for real, but I'm just going to assume that he automatically assumes we're smarter than we are, and it's just like, well, you know, we're all dumb. There's your
Well, he
lesson, America.
visited, like, he's visited, like, America and Europe and all that type of stuff. Like, he's been around.
Hmm.
I
But
don't
he
care.
just
I
asked me
don't care about his
random
sexual history.
questions.
God damn it! I don't want to know if he's been around.
I'm talking about travel-wise, you dumb fuck.
No, you said he's been around. That's different.
Obviously, I said about the U.S. and Europe. What do you think I was talking about?
No, you said he got around. So
That
you
he's
know what I thought.
been around.
Yeah, I don't want to hear his sexual history. God damn it! He's 40-something years old. I hope he got around.
Ugh.
I mean, for someone not wanting to know about history, you're the one that's pushing it quite a bit.
No. That's fuck you. Second off, fuck you. Third off, I don't give a fuck. Fifth off, I can't count. I totally skipped over 4. Second of all, third of all, fourth of all, fifth of all, sixth of all, eighth of all, I don't give a
You
fuck.
can't fucking have the wife.
You said what, Heaven?
Try again.
What did you say?
I said you can't fuck him. He has a wife.
I mean, you said he doesn't have a wife or he has a wife?
Has a wife.
I was gonna say, damn, you're just outing this man now? What the fuck's wrong with you? What did he do to you? He pissed in your cereal?
What?
I thought you just openly said he doesn't have a wife, he can't have sex. I'm like what the fuck he do to you?
I don't need a wife to have sex.
I was like, damn, bro, what the fuck you do? Piss in your cereal? Why you gotta out his sexual history like that? I said. I was like, what the fuck you do? Piss in your cereal or something?
Alright, so I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Why are we having science topics in chat?
Science? Science
Are you
rules.
talking about this bot?
Like, water can exist as a gas, liquid, and solid at the same time.
Yeah, it's just the Frosty tools. I have it set up to put interesting facts and shit in chat, so maybe people will learn something while they watch my streams.
Okay, Bill
For
Nye,
what?
we don't need
Sixth
that.
graders?
I mean,
That's shit you learned in 6th grade, Corvus.
and
Oh my God.
you say this, and we also just went through a slight argument because you didn't know that the United States and Canada were separate countries.
She did.
Listen.
Like, I could switch this to where it change it from where it's science to geography if it helps.
I mean, it won't help her. She's too stupid. She's too far gone.
Let me just tell you this. Belle tried giving me a geography lesson, and he sounded so disappointed in Greek that even I knew what he was saying.
I asked what Bell said. He just said a bunch of phrases, and he was confused what you meant because he always sounds disappointed. He's not disappointed though. He said.
No. He really was disappointed this time, and when I called him out on it, he laughed.
No, here's
And then when I asked him
thing.
what he was saying, he said, "Don't worry about it. It's best you don't know."
Corbin. So basically, Heather will automatically assume Bell is disappointed because the tone of his voice always sounds disappointed to a slight degree, even though he's just chilling.
Right.
No,
So it's
I
just
can
like-
tell the difference.
Sure,
But
you can.
specifically when he speaks in Greek, it's very obvious.
Yeah. Is this before or after you said Canada? We own Canada in the U.S.
Or
Lies. It was after.
no, it was before. Because I was like, "Are vineyards a part of Greece?" And he looked at me like I'm a dumb motherfucker because obviously there's going to be vineyards in Greece. They make wine.
Yeah, there's vineyards are a global thing.
I just think it's funny that I asked him a question one time. Like I didn't know what they celebrate in Greece. So I was like, "Oh, did you have a good Christmas?" Like, "Oh, no, not Christmas, Thanksgiving." He said, "Why does America tell them we do?" I was like, "I didn't know. I'm sorry." I'm sorry, man. I asked if you did celebrate. He's like, "No. Why would we celebrate your dumb American holiday?" And I was like, "I'm sorry."
I mean, I agree.
No, Corvus, you know how the president pardons turkeys from being killed or whatever on Thanksgiving Day?
No, I've never heard that.
Well,
They do not.
Anyways.
pardon-
Oh, they might. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't pay. So I pay attention more of what's going on in government, not so much the pomp and circumstance that they have.
well, anyways, that happens. So I told Bell about it, right? He's like, "What the fuck is wrong with your country?" And then I told him, I was like,
I mean, I'm right
"Oh,
there with him.
He's like, "They also put them in a hotel." He's like, "They got a suite, didn't they?" I was like, "How did you know?" He's like, "Of course they fucking would."
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm right there with him.
About the pardoning of turkeys that she speaks of. Never heard of it. Never seen it happen. I have, however, seen people actively hunt turkeys on the road when turkey hunting season comes around. Actually, it's kind of funny. It was actually funny one day. Fun fact: turkeys. A lot of people don't know this, but they're actually very tiny in comparison to what their body looks like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing with, like, chickens
And
and
owls
ducks.
too.
Yeah, and owls.
Owls look very deformed when they don't have feathers. But yeah, basically though, this hunter was looking for turkeys. He's seen a wild turkey on the road. He fucking floors his Ford F-150 off the road, runs this bitch over, and you see feathers everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
The Ford F-150.
I mean, what else would you drive off-road, man? Come on, now. Ford F-150 was designed for that.
For Chevy.
I don't know why. Yeah,
Oh.
if you want,
Sucks to
You
be
wanna
this
go for
dude.
you want to be a Chevy driver, go ahead, Heather. I knew you were one. I knew you were one of them.
Bold of you to assume I drive.
Bold of you to assume that I care.
I just want one of the
Yeah.
little Japanese trucks.
The ones
Oh,
from the
my-
Apple Orchard.
My friend made his.
Wait, made his?
Look, Heather,
Yeah.
how do you like? What do you mean from scratch itself? Like he made the chassis, he made the parts and everything, or did he just
I mean, I would assume that
He-
anybody else, he bought the parts and put it together.
No.
He
no.
put like two different forms of a truck together and made a new one.
Nice.
So he made a hybrid.
Yeah, technically.
What am I supposed to be killing here?
You ever seen those cars? Or like it's originally a car, but now it's got the truck in like the back end of a truck, so it's got like the truck bed.
Yeah, I've seen people do that.
It's so like that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
But no,
So
like
it's
the
not-
trucks I'm talking about are like the little, like, just white ones. Like the
Yeah,
little
like
farm
Apple-
trucks that barely go over like 60 miles an hour.
I mean, they last forever, so I mean, it'd be a good investment to have.
My friend's car has the front part of like the Japanese trucks, but then the back of it is like a storage type thing, like how some Japanese trucks are. But on the
Oh, okay,
inside-
it's one of the ones like that.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
know.
so he back into one of those.
Okay.
Put it in the truck, so he's able to like basically sleep in it if he wanted to. There's a
Nice.
TV.
So the trucks we're talking about, you can have, I'm assuming this is the way it is, but it's, you can, get different backs for it. It doesn't have to just be like a truck bed. You can also get them in like moving van styles and stuff like that too. It's just like a different back area changeover. They're really cool.
See,
Yep.
There's a house like close by that has one, and the truck just sits there. But I don't have the money to get it. But that thing would become my daily driver.
Yeah, and it kind of looks like an army truck. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, if it's an army truck, it's even better.
It's even like the army green color.
Oh, nice.
You know what? I'm talking about the old-fashioned army jeeps, Heather. The ones that like they were designed to be like built in like a fucking minute, and they would drive on all terrains, no problem. You know what I'm talking about, right, Corvus? The war jeeps.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Send
just
out
it's
planes.
pretty much your standard Jeep anymore.
I mean, yeah, but I want the ones that are like.
Yeah,
that are
you
built
want the
last-
old, you want the old ones, the classic ones.
I want the one that's like that can survive.
Classic car.
What was that, Heather?
Look,
I said he wants the classic car.
look, it's not my fault.
Well,
they
I mean,
built them
it's further than classic. Like, if it's the one I'm like, you're talking like the post World War II ones, right? Like the ones in MASH.
better. Yeah, the ones they just send out of planes, and they're built in like under fucking an hour. It's just like
Yeah.
not fast. Build it faster. You're like, what? It's like you think come pre-built, just fucking put it together. Like, oh.
Ooh. I need to kill this guy.
What's MMO?
MMO? Massive
Yeah.
multiplayer online. That's what Rift is. It's just there's not a bunch of people playing this game.
Heather, you're gonna bring this on to all Japanese people in a minute. They're gonna just look at it like, what the fuck did you just say? The fuck did you just say?
Yeah, it's like
Are
this.
you-
It's like this. It's like World of Warcraft. There's a bunch of them.
Oh yeah.
Just wait till she sees MMORPG. She's gonna be really thrown for a loop.
I mean, it's essentially the same thing.
This is Heather we're talking about.
Listen, I've only been gaming for less than a year, man. Get off my back.
This is Heather we're talking about, man. No, I'm not saying it's because you're a girl. I'm just saying you're stupid.
I know I am. What's new?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I know you, but I know you are, but what am I? It's like, is she really gonna pull out the 5th grader shit?
Fifth grader?
Oh,
That's
fifth
true
grade.
instead of first grade, motherfucker.
Fuck, I still
Stay
use
till
that.
5th grade. I know you, but what do you mean?
Hey.
And then I would just go fatherless, and I'd walk away because it was a good chance you were fatherless growing up.
And then I'd be like, I know you are, but what am I?
Like I knew you were, what am I? I was like, I've got a mom at least. I would keep going until something got there, triggered them. Yeah, I would keep going. I wouldn't care. It would end up in somebody in tears somewhere.
I mean, if that's all you were trying to do, it'd just end up me in tears out of boredom.
But there was one girl that pissed me off so bad that I lately destroyed her with words, and I was like, villain arc show came into the world at that day.
So my Japanese friend, we were watching the old TV show called Alone. It's like, you know, where they have to survive in the wilderness and whatnot. And he was like, what do you call those overly natural people who like meditation and all about help and all that? I'm like, oh, you mean the all natural freaks? And he's like, y'all really call them freaks? I'm like, yes, we do.
I would just call him a monk. Do you think you met a monk?
No, like, you know those, it's kind of like those health blogging ladies that are like, oh, we have to have all natural, all organic, do yoga and Pilates, like all that stupid motherfucking stuff.
We call them naturalists.
Hey, yoga's actually really good for you.
Eco-friendly naturalists.
Call them natural freak.
I mean, they don't believe in deodorant. I mean,
I honestly need to get back into doing yoga.
oh, it's true. I honestly need to go back into all natural deodorant. No, please don't. Please don't.
I mean, we use, like, Luna and I use all natural deodorant. It doesn't have, like, all the additives and shit into it.
No, like, you ever run into those guys who just like, I'm not kidding on people like who actually like deodorant. Like, the guys who are like, I'm using all natural deodorant, and you get a whiff, and it's just natural BO.
Oh. Yeah, people like that, yeah, no.
I mean, like, the people who just actively don't shower, or if they do, they don't put any kind of, like, thing to, like, mask their musk that they still have.
Yeah, no, like, Luna and I, we use a, blood orange deodorant.
I had to clarify that real quick. I was like, I don't think you understand what I mean by that.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say this right here, right now. Fuck anybody who decides I don't want to put on deodorant or wash myself. I'll just spray Axe or any strong ass fucking cologne and drown myself in it, and I'll be good. No one's gonna notice because those motherfuckers are disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
You should be gunned down on sight.
I mean, there's a reason why they have a So I'm not sure if either of you have seen any gameplay of the Card Shop Simulator.
Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah, but that's why they have the words. The machines that spray the deodorizer. Like, there's a reason why those are in the game.
Well, I mean, to be fair though, card players are also very smelly. They still are.
Yeah.
A good majority of us didn't shower though. Like card players in general just didn't shower. Like, not saying all of them did. Just saying a lot of you motherfuckers need to shower.
Yeah. Okay, need two more of them.
Twice a day.
I mean, well, also, so showering too much is also not good for you.
No, but like some of them
like
just took,
like you're
like
fine to
3
shower
days.
like once every 2 to 3 days.
Well, what I mean is, like, I wash my hair. Like, I do a quick, technically shower. Like, in the morning, like, I wash my hair in the morning, and then later on, I'll do the rest of my shower.
Hmm.
And I'm just saying though, like, there were some motherfuckers out there who were just like, did I shower today? No, I'm good. I'll shower next week type deal. It's like, you know, showers are really a optional thing. Like, no, no, there were some real dirty motherfuckers in the car.
I had to beg, literally on my hands and knees, for my ex to shower after he came back from work because he would just go straight to gaming. I'm like, that's disgusting. You've been working for 13 hours. You've obviously been sweating. You need a shower. And he's like, oh, I'm fine. I'll just play my game for like 6 hours and then sleep and go back to work. I'm like, hell no. If you're going to do that, don't expect to sleep in the bed. You can sleep on the floor. So he'd sleep on the
Right.
floor because he would refuse to take a shower. It was so gross.
It really depends. Like if you had showered that morning or something like that, I could understand.
No,
You went
he
into
didn't.
work for a shower. Yeah, that would be understandable then. But like if he hadn't showered at all,
He didn't. He would spray cologne, the $80 cologne that I got him for his birthday, all over himself, and then go to work.
at least he tried to smell good for you. You know. He came home.
No.
Honey, I'm back. Honey, I'm back from work. I work at the sewage plant. You know. I'm sure you'll love me.
I mean,
Love this
I would. People working at the sewage plant make good money.
He was
Sure.
working for a house,
A what house?
Brothers Warehouse.
Hmm.
Oh, I thought it was something I
Ooh.
can't see on Twitch.
No.
It
Give
starts
me-
with W.
Artifact.
Why the bathtub would get so dirty after he'd take a shower, and I'm like, because you're disgusting.
Get on the rock. Nope. God.
Why do
Yeah,
you
there's a
look like?
question. On your model? Do you have claws? Or do you just have fingers?
Hmm.
I have
Wait. On who?
Heather,
on me.
Hmm.
you have
I have
claws. You said.
No, I have fingers, really long nails.
Same.
Oh. I wouldn't call those fingers. I'd call those fucking long, bony ass sticks at that point.
But these aren't my actual hands that are popping up on my Fugi.
Those are your actual hands, or those
They're
aren't your
not.
actual hands? How the
They're-
fuck do you-
They're a PNG that I pinned to my model, then screenshotted.
Oh, I think
To
you're gonna tell
make-
me some weird ass lore like I just chopped them off some random guy and now they hold my books.
Yeah, I stole your arms.
No, why are they still here?
Bones.
Yeah, I don't see them. All I see is a hoodie and a head.
I'll give you
I mean,
$5
you don't see a
for your
lot.
bones.
Apparently, you don't see a lot of things for apparently because you didn't even notice I was talking the other day. You're like, your mouth moved. I'm like, no fucking shit.
It's not my fucking fault that your original one's mouth barely even opens because you got a cigarette in it.
It's not my fucking fault. You're not noticing shit.
I mean, to be fair, I probably wouldn't have either because I just don't look at you guys while I'm streaming.
I don't barely look at Heather's shit too. So
I-
just.
Like this PNG right now, it's more noticeable that you open your mouth because you don't have the cigarette in it. But when you have the cigarette, it's hard to tell because it's
really
blocking.
Okay, still going this way.
Yes.
It's really not. You're just blind.
I mean, you guys
No.
are kind of small on my screen too, so depending on what you're watching on.
I assume she's watching on our laptop.
No, I'm watching on my phone like any normal person.
No, you're at home. I watch Twitch on my computer.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me! I can watch on my computer, but I can stream on it.
Dude, look at me! I almost burned my new computer. By downloading 50,000 fucking things, and they're calling me because I didn't know how to fucking reset a PC. Ew.
Both of you to assume I'd know how.
Bold of you to assume that I fucking would know psychically that you needed my help, and I just happened to call you by accident.
I would have just Googled it.
No, she black screened her computer. She wouldn't be able to Google anything with that thing.
No, I would have used my phone to Google it.
My phone was dead and charging.
Hmm.
Bold of you to assume she was smart enough to remember that. Smart enough
Yeah.
to think of that.
I am like an 80-year-old lady when it comes to anything computer-wise.
She literally thought to herself, "Oh, I gotta download a lot of stuff. Let's download all of it while also using Discord, while also making a voice call."
Yeah.
How many
Yeah, I
things
can
you have
see
downloaded?
my your computer black
Oh,
screen.
also, VTube Studios at 3
Yeah,
FPS.
she was setting up her VTube model while also doing
Oh.
all of that, and yet she
Also,
wondered
I
why those screens were not screen. I told her either
Yeah.
do one or the other. You can't do all of this.
Yeah.
She went, "But I need to." I'm like, "No, you don't."
Yeah, you'll probably be from that. It sounds like you'll probably be in PNG until you can get a desktop set up.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, look at me. I'm a PNG.
But like, I can't even sign into my shit until either the 12th or the 13th because everything is like phone number wise, and I can't even change a phone number unless I have my phone number. And it's so stupid. I hate that everything is verification now. Like, why can't things just go straight to the email?
Right. And I mean, it's
Well, that's
mostly
what-
for security. Because, like, you'd be more pissed if somebody hacked your email to try and get onto your Twitch and shut it down or something, and did that instead of just them letting you straight into your stuff.
Well, I use a different email from my.
For what?
I
You
use
cut out-
my VTuber email instead of my regular one.
Right.
I mean, you'd still be pissed as fuck if someone just managed to do that.
True, I guess.
Because Twitch will
I mean,
not
it's the
care.
so when I was doing the financial service job, like it's the same thing I told people calling in that got annoyed at me asking so many questions and then having to ask other questions to do other stuff, and it's just like, yeah, I understand that this is frustrating, but we do this because if X, Y, and Z gets compromised, we don't want to be like transferring $10,000 from your account to some random ass account that you don't know about, and then them having access to all of your shit to go in and do it whenever they want.
No. By the way, Shogun, what was your reason for banning Aspen? Did you even give her one, or did you just ban?
I wouldn't give a reason to ban somebody.
I would have made something very creative.
I mean, there's no question. They will never question a mod for banning somebody.
Hmm.
I will tell you that right now. There's no questioning what happens when a mod bans somebody. If they already know, they got the green light to do so by the owner of the server.
No, I would have at least been trolling a little bit if it was just for shit and giggles.
But it's not like it matters.
Person said they would murder a PBJ sandwich. Banned.
I mean, I could.
And they didn't put Minecraft after it? You can't tell if they're joking with that or not.
Yeah.
But like, no, I don't have to give any kind of reasoning when I ban somebody either.
I am.
Unless you make a big deal of it because you own the server, I have no obligation to tell anybody why I ban somebody.
Nah.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But yeah, like,
Because
if you want a reason to be put down, Heather, like, that's also, like, you can go in and be like, yeah, why did you do this?
Oh no, I was just genuinely curious because I thought he would troll on her.
Oh.
it's too much work to deal with some lady who have already ruined her career unintentionally.
Mm-hmm.
Because her only partner is Austin Anime, and we've already decked him. So.
And it's funny because the fact that she's telling everybody, she's like, "Oh, I'm cutting ties with him because I can't believe he would do that." Continues to stream with him because he's literally her only collab partner.
I didn't know he was a she.
Where is this supposed dying coral?
The enemy is a she.
Aspen's a she.
Is she? I thought she had a penis.
Fuck are you talking?
Yeah, she's got a penis, right? She's actually a whole ass dude. That's why she's always got like a dick up her ass, right?
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't have to. I'm very passive aggressive with people I don't care for.
There's no way he's on the spectrum. I can tell by his voice. Bitch, are you dumb?
Like, and I was like, the fuck? The fuck you mean you get tell by my voice?
Is this the dying shit?
She's like, well, he doesn't
No.
sound as high functioning as Austin does because Austin can't
Is it
spell
you?
and everything like that. And I'm just like, are you fucking serious?
Austin
Okay.
can't spell. You're a fucking dumbass. He's probably been using that excuse since high school. He probably would go to his school and be like, I'm autistic. I don't have this stuff. And you're not teaching me right.
Corvus, the spelling was so bad. I'm dyslexic. I could not read his excuses. I had to have Shogun read it for me because I could not function what was being written.
Hmm.
I think I
Like it
showed
was.
They even showed you Corvus, didn't I?
I don't know.
Probably. If you're not remembering it, it's either I showed you or I'm thinking of somebody else who I showed.
You showed Espa.
Yes, Aspa.
No.
Espa Cole.
And when no, she had the audacity to be like, y'all were bullying him. Y'all brought up a post that was 2 weeks old. Yeah, it's 2 weeks old because he wanted to be a bitch and not tag me in it like a real person would if they had trouble with me. So of course I didn't see it till later on. I had to set the record straight because motherfucker wanted to be like, oh, says that she loved me. We were sending hug gifts and everything like that, telling each other some shit, and I'm just like,
Hmm.
I mean, like I told him though, I was like, where's your proof? You're showing me your side, but I don't see anything stating that, you're dating. It doesn't say like, oh yeah, like I agree to date you, You just
Right.
assume stuff. So I make that record shown. Like he's lying and he's trying to fabricate the truth.
Right.
It's the final in the coffin.
and then he like
Sorry.
also, I think it was what happened was I was in your stream, and then Austin was there, right? And then I left her, and he automatically telling you stuff about us that I didn't even know was going on until you brought it to my attention.
He was not in my stream. He's never been in my streams. He's too scared to be in my streams.
No, he was. Remember, we were in voice call.
We were in voice call, but I was driving.
Oh, I thought you were streaming.
I was not streaming.
So then he would have gotten real embarrassed.
I wish I was, because I would have had extra
Where
data.
the fuck?
Because he was like openly saying like, so basically they met through a Facebook thing. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Facebook dating. I think is right. Right?
Facebook has dating?
It was
Yeah,
dating site.
apparently.
Huh.
But no,
So she
let
met-
me. Or I'll tell him because so I was on Facebook, right? It was goofing around with Facebook dating because obviously who's gonna really care about that shit?
Mhm.
And then he started stalking me on Facebook. I blocked him. He started stalking me on Instagram. I blocked him there. Then he's like, "Hi, I'm a VTuber. We should be friends." And I was like, "Okay, I guess this is a little bit weird, right?" And so we do a couple of streams together. And then somehow, from me agreeing to be his collab buddy, we're dating and we're planning futures together. I'm gonna meet his family and all that bullshit. And was giving me like pet names and basically was making me comfortable and would not get to him. I told him to stop. And then he goes to Shogun and is like, oh yeah, I met her on Facebook dating. She's my girlfriend and all this type of shit. And then Shogun tells me about it and I'm just like, what the fuck? No, I'm not.
Right.
Yeah, you know how?
Yeah, that's
Not how it caught up though. She told me the same day after he left the call that she was explaining why she was uncomfortable with him, and she went, she's like, "Oh, I met him through like, oh yeah, I know that. How do you know?" And I'm like, "Austin told me." Was he not supposed to? No, he wasn't.
right.
Like, let me tell you how bad he was. Like, I would get to a voice call to be alone, right? Because it's my server. I shouldn't have to feel like uncomfortable in my own fucking server.
Right.
He would hop in 3 seconds later, be like, "Hi, honey," or "Hi, baby. How are you today? I missed you." And I'm just like, ew, no, don't say that stuff. That's not the relationship at all. And so I
Right.
would leave. And then I'd wait till like 3 a.m., right? Get back in my server. 5 seconds later, "Hi, I see that you're back in here." And then I was just like, oh my god, I literally cannot breathe. So I
Right.
had to create a new voice chat just so I could be alone and voice call. Because I could not even get in my own server without him constantly being everywhere.
Right.
And he would be like the first to comment on my post. Like, there was art that I did or something like that, and he was sexualizing it. He was like, "Oh, that is so hot," and then he put like a nosebleed gift emoji or some shit like that. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Like, why are you doing this?
He was a horny bastard. I'll tell you that right now. He was a horny bastard. He
Right.
still is a horny
He
bastard.
he had a whole alt account for like hentai and all that, but he would also post it on his main. I'm just like, what's the point of having an alt account?
Right,
You
yeah,
really
what's
put it
the
on your
point of
main?
having an alt to like hide shit when you're just gonna post it on main anyway?
Oh, it was real weird shit too. Like it was basically of like the loot tubers. I'm like, well, there's nothing wrong with loot tubers really, because they make their money like that. It's like that's fine. But then the
Right.
motherfucker, every repost was about loot tubers. Like, if you comment on this post, I'll share my cleavage with you in a DM. And he's like, I'm there.
Wow.
I was like, how desperate
And
do
then
you have to?
also, he willingly would turn on his camera and show me his room and like all the stuff in there. He has hentai posters and shirts all over his room, and he has younger sisters that go in his room and want to play games and all that. And then he claims that his sisters want to play games with him. And they're like 5 and 6, or like 6 or 7 years old. And he's like, "Oh my god, my sisters are bothering me." Like, what the fuck, bro?
I mean,
The way he
to be fair, I'd be the
about it.
same way. I don't get along with any of my family, so
Well, no, the way he talked to his fucking 5-year-old sister really was like what really triggered me a little bit. I was like, he was talking to her like she was like fucking like 12 or 11, you know, it was like, get the fuck out of my room type shit. She was 5 and she wanted to play with him, and she was like, bro, can I blah blah blah. So I think she wanted to play a board game with him, and he went, no, get out of my room. I'm
right.
like, you're a bad brother. You're a bad brother. He went, why? I'm like, she's 5. And she wanted to play a board game with you. You couldn't spare like 30 minutes of your time? She's probably going to cheat the entire time anyways.
I mean, to be fair, I would pretty much be the same way. Like, I also just don't like children. Like,
I was like, my little sister, I don't know what it is. I feel like you should just at least humor them a little bit so that they don't have resentment toward you later.
oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. It's
But
like,
then again,
go ahead.
like then again, he's like that though. But like, he will let his sisters like into his room to like look at all his like hentai posters and screens and all that. And I'm just like, that's that's weird.
Yeah,
I wouldn't let any
definitely shouldn't be doing
in
that.
my room if I had them.
I mean,
And
let him get on the list.
And then also,
I mean,
he
yeah, there's that
doxed
too.
himself because he posted, I think, like his home screen, and it showed his entire like the state he was in city, and all that type of stuff. And then he would say like, "Oh, this is where I live," and I'm just like, "You're dumb."
Right. Where's this dying
And
ass
'cause he
fucking
also-
coral that I'm supposed to be healing?
He's also
Dying.
shown his face. Not only do people know where he lives, they know his face too. So
Okay.
mean, he tried showing me one time, and I was like, nah, I don't really want to. I was like, why not? Because I don't know you. I was like,
The
why else
funny
would I say
thing
no?
is, the funny thing is, he mentioned to me one time that his dad was like, "You do realize this girl's probably not even your girlfriend, right? You can't assume that." And then he got mad at his dad because his dad said that. And I'm over here like, I've been telling you for the past 2 weeks that I don't want to date you. I'm in no need of a relationship right now. So
Right.
your dad is right. And then he'd be like, "My dad's so mean to me. He doesn't believe we're dating. And my stepmom thinks you're pretty." And I'm just like, can you just leave me alone, please?
I mean,
Right.
his stepmom's probably blind too. Let's be real here. Heather, pretty? Nah.
Go fuck yourself, you short stack of an Imbaloopa.
We're the same height. You can't call me a short stack without calling yourself a short stack.
I mean, so
I admit,
being
like,
called a
average-
short stack as a male isn't the same compliment as being called a short stack as a female. So
Well, I mean, I call her breastless, so that count.
eh,
Like, I think chickens have bigger breasts than her.
glad is justice.
Sure, sure. You know, I think I've
Corvus,
seen a
if you
couple.
ever hear screaming bloody murder one day from the other side of VC, just know it's me coming through his monitor and just murdering him.
Okay.
I don't care. I don't care. I think that'd be funny to have on a streaming day. Like, you are. You're
Why- what
flatter
the-
than my cutting board. I would die yelling this in top of my lungs. You're flat cutting board.
Oh, fuck. There's a lot more of them than I thought.
You underestimate how fucking far I would go before you ended up just saying, I can't believe he did this even in death. Yeah, I have a death note that says I got killed by Heather because I call her flatter than a cutting board. She's flatter than the fourth dimension.
I mean,
She's flatter.
at this point, you would just die of a heart attack.
No, that makes no sense. Flatter than the fourth dimension. You're flatter than the second dimension. Fourth dimension would be.
Oh, these things.
Hey, Corvus,
You know,
isn't there a dimension beyond the fourth dimension? If I remember correctly, there's a dimension where you can't see.
I mean, technically, we can't see in the fourth dimension.
Well, then you're flatter than 2D. You're 1D. That's how flat you are.
You're
Heather.
just-
You're 1D. You're not 2D. You're 1D. You're flatter than 2D models.
All
You're
of
so flat. Look, no,
Well, I'm sure we'll have no problem seeing you in any dimension, Megan.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Big ass
I-
forehead.
I got the curves that you don't got. Sorry, Heather. I'm sorry. Even I beat you.
I would like to clarify I have thighs. Thank you very much.
You know, thighs save lives, but yours make me cry.
Is that not one of them? Huh.
How I utterly get murdered. It's like I just kept making fun of her. I kept making fun of her. You know, it became a problem at one point. I had to do it. I'm on that show for like addicted to something, and mine's not eating or like addicted to doing something like that lady who's addicted to Febreze. No, I'm addicted to insulting my friend Heather. I have to do it. It's like if I don't do it one day, I start fiending for it. You know, like I have to insult somebody. It's become a problem in the
There's
workplace. I've been fired, but I can't help it. You know? Huh?
What?
I said, "Why not insult Corvus?"
I just don't
Why
care.
me?
It's
Yeah,
no.
you
So
don't
that's
react-
that's the thing. It's no fun to insult Corvus because Corvus doesn't give a shit.
Corvus doesn't react the way I want to.
Okay, then why not Suki or Bell? You know, no. He's made Suki raise his voice a lot recently.
I mean, to be fair, I'm trying not to break him too soon. He's very fragile. You want to break Suki already? He just barely turned 18. Come on.
He's not 18 yet. He doesn't turn 18 till January, stupid.
Just barely 18. In America, he would
Someone
already
was
be
saying.
I'm just saying. We already considered 17-year-olds like 1 month from their birthday. 17-year-olds at that point. Like we break laws for those types of people. For those of you who get beard, your 17-year-old cousins, you're fucking cool.
I mean, the legal age to drink in the States is 21, not 18.
Yeah, dumb.
That explains the ticket. I'm playing.
Now, I'm pretty
Oh my
sure the
God.
legal... So, if I remember correctly, the legal age to drink in Canada, though, is... I want to say
Depends.
I want to say it's 16 at home, like with your parents or some shit.
It depends. It depends on what state you're in Canada, or not state, or yeah, state. Yeah.
The province.
Yeah, province. That's the word. I was like, they don't use state. Oh, the fuck do they use again?
Okay, let's go take care of this one.
Thank you, Corey, for being so much smarter. Because Heather would never have had that answer.
I mean, you wouldn't have had that answer.
I don't do.
No, but that's why I have smart friends. They can give me the answer for me, so I don't have to look it up.
Oh, don't give me that title.
You're smarter than me, Corvish. So.
I mean, just because I'm smarter than the average Corvid doesn't mean that I'm smart.
Honestly, though, if you had the option to, if you saved a crow or a Corvid animal, would you train it to take money from people so you could have like infinite money glitch?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I would too. There was somebody I asked this to, and they said, no, that's not the right thing to do. And I said, okay, so you would not have a bird commit crimes for you because it's totally legal because you have no control of what that bird does. It's a wild animal. I said, no, it's not right. And I'm like, you're no fun, bro. It's like, that's not what Jesus would do. And I said, I don't give a fuck what Jesus would do.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Jesus would train a bird to steal money for him too.
I was like, does he pay my taxes? No. So go fuck your Jesus.
Heather turned into a puppet.
Didn't.
No, she's a midget. That's what she calls it. Oh, I can't say midget, can I?
Why can't you say midget?
It's not politically
What are you talking
correct.
about?
It's offensive apparently to small people. You have to say small person.
Damn it! Now I have to move you again, Heather.
You can't call.
Oh, you're talking about Chibi, aren't you?
You're gonna have to make up your mind on what you want to be seen as.
Heather, what else would he be talking about? Your model moved like 4 feet above the air.
Well, it just now showed on his stream. Like it's very late.
Delayed. Yeah, you can't fix that though.
Yeah.
It's not his fault at all.
Yeah, I wish I could figure out how to change that latency.
I think that's Twitch. You have to go into Twitch settings and do that.
Yeah, no, that's
By
what I'm
the way,
saying. Like,
I
I've went in and looked and haven't found it. You said you made that one?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's really cute.
No, it's adorable.
It's adorable, but the person who's using it are not adorable.
Go fuck yourself, you dumb fuck.
Ooh, shiny.
I'm sorry, Heather. Maybe one day you get a boyfriend that'll defend you from me.
One day. I'm so tired of this shit.
Preferably a Japanese man, so you get the citizenship much quicker that way. Just marry him, you know.
I mean, it still takes
Yeah,
roughly the same amount of time. Like it doesn't. So it's not an instant thing. You get residency a lot quicker, but it still takes time. Like you still have to pass like a competency test and stuff like that to get citizenship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like my grandma had to go through the same thing. She married into the States.
Mm-hmm.
But she still had to take the test, and they were kind of racist. She fucked up one word, like a pronunciation problem, which Americans can't say half the fucking words, and they expected some lady So my grandma, to say all these hard ass words, they took it to court and they won. So my grandma got citizenship due to them being racist.
Nice.
Yep.
Shit, at this point, let me marry somebody from Japan and just stay here. Because America's going straight to hell, apparently, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, but it's been going on for a while.
Yeah,
True.
why'd you change your name again?
Because I'm tired of looking at your ugly face.
But why would you choose that model?
Because it's adorable.
It makes
It's
me
too
change
cute.
shit again.
It's too cute for you.
Just let me cover him. Nobody needs to see him.
Nobody needs to see you. You're just that ugly, man.
You do
I mean-
realize calling this model ugly is calling what's his face ugly as well. Because we have the same model.
I called you ugly. I didn't call Novum Winters ugly. I called you ugly.
Same fucking model.
No. His is better.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? You can put me on your model's head.
I could.
I could be a Pokemon. I could battle.
Oh no, is this
Let
where
me
you're gonna?
bite everybody.
So the downside with having you on my head is when somebody does this.
Oh, the bonk.
I don't have a
the head.
bonk.
Dang. Well, I could.
I
Just
mean, it
jump
does
on
look
that
like
thing.
they're just patting your belly.
I could.
Yeah,
Jump
I
on that
guess
thing.
I like.
You could always just put me behind
Hey,
your
yo.
PNG with my head popping out from the corner.
But no, I probably will. Once you guys decide on what you want to look at or look like, I probably will set up like head pats and whatnot for you guys.
I mean, the only one you have to worry about is Heather. I haven't really changed my model.
You never know.
Lies.
I've changed it, but my size never changed. Ever.
I mean, I need to do something to get everybody who's like I typically talk to all in the same stream so I can set everybody up properly. Chicken's right in Shogun's face.
Oh yes, right there. Right, yes. Oh, I smell the chicken nuggets from here. Oh.
Chicken nuggets.
Although it's kind of funny. Heather, have you seen the recent posts on Twitter recently?
I have not been on Twitter in a while.
So there's been tweets about people who are like, I need a boyfriend. I need a VTuber boyfriend, VTuber girlfriend. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I don't want that because I'm traumatized of a certain VTuber right now. You know exactly who it is too. You know exactly who it is. She called you a dildo.
The day that Bill gives me permission to ban her, because right now I'm trigger happy and I want to ban her.
She got called a sex toy by this lady.
For no reason. Literally no context at all. She's like, are you a sex toy? And I'm just like, the fuck?
And I think the reasoning
I've had a conversation with her. And then she automatically was like, oh, so you're a sex toy. Excuse me, bitch?
Like,
I don't even know you.
The whole reason I think she did it, though, is because I went to Heather for refuge because she kept bothering me on my own server.
Right.
So I asked Heather explicitly, I was like, hey, can I hide in your server in like a private channel? Well, yeah, sure. And then that happened like a day later.
Right.
Because she could see where I was. Like, the person could see me where I was. But, like, she couldn't access that channel.
Right.
It was privated.
Because trust me, she came into my Discord server.
Thank you.
I know she came in specifically
I
because
know.
I left my channel and joined yours. That's the whole reason why I was like, hey, I need refuge. I was like, there's
I was like, I
that's
got.
crazy. I was like, I told you she was crazy though. I told you she was.
So I'm looking
She literally
for...
went to Bell's Stream.
Yeah, she started
She's like,
following friends of friends and shit. I was like, bruh. Bruh.
so Belle's playing Hollow Knight, right? And then randomly she pops in. She's like, nobody loves me. I need this, and it's been so hard. I'm just like a chubby VTuber girl that just loves gaming and all this, and nobody appreciates it. And I'm just like, we're playing Hollow Knight. Where the fuck is this coming from?
Right.
Dude, I just didn't know how to tell her, like, explicitly tell her, like, bro, I'm not interested in you. Because I was like, I made it clear, like, via stream.
Right.
She still couldn't take
And then also, she was asking Belle for advice on how to get a guy, quote unquote, to like her, even though the guy's made it very clear that he doesn't. And I had to message Belle. I'm like, Belle, this is this person that's been stalking Shogun,
what the
and he
fuck?
does not like. He was like, oh.
Dude, I was warning Belle too. I was like, careful, she's got stalker issues.
I literally.
Did you cut out for YouTube, Court?
Sorry, what?
Hold up. I think it's my internet.
I mean, Heather's not talking.
Oh, okay, then she did cut out. I was worried for a second. For you too?
Sorry, no, like I thought I fell through the world.
Yeah, I was just like very traumatized after that. Like I do want to meet somebody. I would love it if I could meet a VTuber in the community.
Right.
It's like I can date, but just like obviously I don't want one that comes like, oh, I'm gonna say it like that, but I don't want somebody that's got those kind of issues. You know, it's like stalks you 24/7.
Oh yeah.
And it's that crazy, you know, like. We barely talked, and then when we did it, was always during stream. I made sure. I made sure somebody was in the chat with me every single time, and I made sure that because she kept popping me in everywhere, and it was just scaring the living shit out of me.
Right. And I mean, it is something you're gonna have to deal with. It's something everybody's gonna have to deal with.
Oh yeah.
Like it's part of becoming popular and being put into the public eye.
Oh yes. It's just, come on, that was excessive. First ever stalker.
I mean, you're gonna have some that are like that.
Well, the second one I got was fine. She kept it professional. AKA, she didn't stalk me everywhere like she said she was. But I was expecting to have to block somebody.
Right.
I already blocked one. I wasn't scared to block two. Rar, welcome back.
Yeah.
Oh, so what did you say? Because I didn't hear any of what you said. You just disappeared.
Oh, I was basically telling Corbus that I got to a point where I had to get onto Belle's stream and like get on Whisper because you need to see this fucking shit because he wasn't seeing messages. And then I had to tell him who she was and everything. And then tell me why she got mad. She was like, who uses Whisper? And then like he's playing some game because we're talking about scary games, right? And like I was just like, oh, you should play Pumpkin Panic. And she was like, that's not scary. You were talking about scary games, not baby games. And I'm just like, listen here, you motherfucking bitch. Don't upset me. I ban you without a hesitation. You're lucky I haven't already. Yeah, just ask Shogun. I get triggered from just seeing her name and I ran though every single time.
She was pissed, and then I was just like looking at her, I don't know what to tell you. That's Belle's stream. I can't tell you what Belle's stream.
Right.
I literally don't get angry very easily, like at all or ever. But when I see her name, I feel within my soul.
You know, Haley, you know what that reminds me of? You know those funerals, like what if my sister died? And it's like this thing is like, she was never mean, and then you hear the hot take music going boom, and you just look up. She never fought. Boom. She never got mad. Boom. That's what it reminds me. It's like she's never
No.
angry on these lies.
No, I'd be in the casket. I'd be Suki and Belle giving people side eye if someone said that at my funeral. Like, I know you lying.
She was never angry. Just them both looking up at the same time, looking at each other for confirmation. That's what the priest said. She was always kind. Boom. Like, are we at the
Never got any. No, watch. Let's say that she never got argument or felt rage towards somebody. Belle you automatically look to you. Like, I know that's a lie.
I'm just gonna be looking at her like, shh, don't look at me, man. Don't look at me. I'm just as confused.
She never threatened anybody.
Just looking at me is like, what? I didn't write the material. You know for a fact it would have had extra bits in it. Like, you know I didn't write this material. You'd be like, yeah, you're right. You would never have written this lying garbage here.
Right.
She always went to bed on time. That's a damn lie.
Or there would never. I would look at that priest and like, someone get me a new priest now. What's the problem? Like, this one's lying out his fucking ass.
I mean,
Hey, no
that's
way,
priests
hell
in
she
general.
No, I would stop him immediately. As soon as he said those words, I'm like, okay, we all know you're ad-libbing at this point. I'm sorry. It's like, you and I both know that she never had a normal sleep schedule. Never. It's a funeral, sir. We have to make it look nice.
This is the most normal her sleep schedule's ever been.
This is the first time she's gotten actual sleep in years. What are you talking about? Her body is actually rejuvenating from her death. You dare lie to my face, though?
No, Corvus, the very first time I tried to have a normal sleep schedule, I slept for 6 hours straight. I woke up to 24 messages because everyone was freaking out because they hadn't heard a single thing from me. And they're like, are you okay? Are you alive? And I'm just like, I was just taking a nap.
Right.
So I physically can't sleep or else I'm dead.
To be fair, though, like, if you don't respond, we all just assume the worst because your ass do be sleeping, like at weird ass times.
Yeah.
Can you blame us when we assume the worst? When you're always active online, and then one day you're not. You're like, you know, she probably died.
That's why Shug was like, for the first 2 weeks you're in Japan, I'm gonna like talk to you so I know that nobody kidnapped you or whatever. I'm like, gee, thanks.
I mean, I forgot to do it more so because I forgot how fucking different the time zones are in Japan.
So yeah, I could have been dead for it.
I mean, did you die?
Inside, yes.
Did you die though?
I die inside every morning.
I've been dead since 2012.
My grandma, but did you die? No.
I'm trying.
No.
No. Whenever you're in a car with somebody and they almost swerve off the road and they're like, but did you almost die though?
But did I? Well, no.
I don't know.
Shit.
It's 2 a.m.
I mean, yeah.
That's my uncle. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. You're not asleep yet? We're like, well, I feel bad for your farmer friend now. He's probably like, why I let this girl into my country? She doesn't sleep ever. She makes more noise. How's the wife
I'm
though?
at
By the
the.
way, curiosity,
Oh, did I already
is
have
she
one?
okay with it?
Who?
The wife.
Me? Like
Yeah.
my friend's wife? Is that what you're asking? My friend's not married. He's single.
You just told me he was married.
She was talking about me.
No.
Oh. Oh.
I was so crazy. I'm like, when has my friend been married? The only married person I know is Corvus.
Oh. I misheard you. Then I thought you were talking about the farmer dude.
And the wife's fine.
No.
She'd be okay with it.
I mean, I would hope so, Corvus. I hope your wife is fine for you. Sounds like you need to get your life checked out by the way. Nuna comes out of her snooze, hears that. Like, what about me? You got second thoughts there, Corvus? Knife out. You better not.
I'm pretty sure if his wife ever just randomly decided to just kick you in the balls and just attack you, we just stand on the corner drinking Arizona green tea and watch.
I mean, she'd have to catch me first, and that's not gonna be very easy for a 5'1" lady.
Nah, she's just 5
All we
foot.
gotta do
I
is-
tried to give her 4 extra inches the other day, and she wouldn't take
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So no, she's just 5.
Oh,
Don't give her any extra fucking inches.
I was like, didn't you say 5'2"? And she's like,
No, I said 5'4", and she's like, no, I'm 5 foot. I'm like, okay, fine. She doesn't get her extra inches. No, fuck her.
She doesn't get her
Stay
extra
tiny.
4 inches.
Yeah, it's still
Like,
super
it's like-
fucking tiny, but like,
She's like, actually, no, you're telling them a lie. Stop it. It's like, okay, fine. I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to be the good guy here. I didn't know you hated me.
Trying to be the hype man. You're not letting me be the hype man. What the fuck? Could you imagine a short guy is like, I'm just trying to be your hype man. He's like, I'm sorry, what? Your hype man? It's like, the fuck you mean hype? Height, man. You mean hype? Oh.
well, that's what they meant.
Oh, I thought they were talking about height.
I'm 5'7", right? I used to date this guy who was like 5'3" in high school, and I showed Belle a picture that somebody took of us, and he's like, "Why the fuck is this midget pulling you down?" I'm like, "He was trying to hug me."
Oh, I remember that picture. The dude was really short. Because I was like thinking about it, like Heather was telling me her height in high school, and I was like, bruh, if this motherfucker had to pull her down to his level, he had to be like 5 foot. At least. He was probably short as fuck.
Oh no, all the time I'll go up to Luna and like if she's like standing up and I'm sitting down in like my office chair or something, and I'll roll up to her and look up at her and be like, "Would you still love me if I was this short?" And she's like, "No."
Dude.
Like, good, I wouldn't either.
I don't think the word she say yes.
Love me, that was a word. No, I
Did you
think
still- Would you still love me if I was your hubby? Yeah, it depends, really.
I don't know, like I'd still love her if she was a worm. I'd put her in a jar and feed her. But
You trickle
Isn't
her
she
out
li-
fast, though.
huh?
She literally a caterpillar VTuber.
Yeah.
Well, I thought she's a caterpillar fae VTuber or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's still a caterpillar. Like, it's a caterpillar fae, so it's still she's still a caterpillar. So it's in the sense of, fae is more of a higher class. So kind of like how humans are hominids, like we are Homo sapien. It's more like that than like fae, as in just like a race of people.
I'm
see.
so glad up because that word I did not know, and I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
He said it so many times to me that I'm just used to it, but I forget that's not a commonly used word.
What word?
My brain.
The first word you said, for, like,
Hominid?
Homo sapien, hominid. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not common. She didn't know what that meant. Didn't know what that meant. But then you explained it, and I was like, oh, okay. Just left it alone.
Every even heard of that word in my life before.
I was like, that's something. I don't even think scientists use that word very often. Well, they probably do. But yeah, no.
Yeah, that was just the easiest way I knew to describe how she sees it.
Well, yeah. No.
So like she's so she is Fae, but it's a subspecies. So she is a caterpillar Fae versus like a humanoid Fae.
Yeah, Heather. Also, if you don't know the background to like phase, Horace will be happy to explain to you because I asked him one day. I was like, "What the fuck is a Fae, anyways?" And he went in detail with the fucking Fae, and I was like, "Ah."
I mean,
I see.
so
Aren't they
like supernatural lore and stuff like that is one of my favorite things to like research and whatnot.
Aren't they technically
Aren't they technically what?
fairies?
Kind of. So there's a difference, but there's a yes, but there's a difference between fairies and the Fae.
Well, obviously, but I mean, the simplest way to describe them is they're almost like fairies, kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, no, Heather. I said the same thing, and then I got a lecture.
Good.
I get a fucking lecture. He's like, "Well, they are what they are." So it's like, how can they be both?
I mean, yeah, but yeah, at the end of the day, they are, but they aren't. They're a subspecies.
Yeah, I think I got Corvus to talk like 3 extra hours just talking about the lore and stuff, and I was like, "Oh."
Oh, you get me on lore and stuff, I will. Especially if it's lore that I'm like well versed in, I will just talk.
Shogun, Corvus is currently in trouble. It's 2 a.m. and you know what that means for me.
There we go.
It's time for you to sleep.
So burst of energy time.
Well, I mean, I know it's your gremlin time, but I mean, I thought it was time for you to sleep.
No. No, Corvus, you don't understand. It gets really bad.
She becomes Gizmo.
I mean, we've already been over this, Shogun. Now you're just doing it to annoy me.
I know. I am doing it on purpose, but I'm just saying. It's just the only thing that triggers you, and it's the only thing I find funny because you'll explicitly explain it to me over and over. And I know what you're gonna say, but I'm still gonna let you do it. It's the only thing that gets a reaction out of you for some reason.
Oh, we're being attacked.
Oh, you know what I just found out? You know, little alien ET. Not even an animal. You know he's a plant.
Oh, what?
The fuck?
A plant.
What's
the ET? ET the plant. ET the plant alien.
The fuck he is? Ain't no way.
No, the heartbeat thing. The guy who made ET said it was just for relatability. He's actually a plant.
Huh. I've never heard that. Then again, I didn't like ET wasn't one of the ones I like fully watched when I was younger.
I guess the famous theorist, one of the famous theorists that are going around right now that tell you like all the sciencey facts. He met the guy who created ET, and he openly said the reason why ET could bring plants back to life was because he himself is also a plant.
Okay.
That's both genius and stupid at the same time.
The heartbeat is just for relatability because plants don't have heartbeats. You can't relate to an inanimate object.
Well, I mean, so there's arguments now saying that trees and plants and stuff are sentient.
Well, yeah, but we're talking like a movie from like back in the what year was fucking E.T. made?
Oh yeah.
We're talking about a movie way back when their mindsets weren't open like that. No, I could see why he did that move though.
Then we enjoy the of being on the winning side for once.
So, can we all agree that we hate Teen Titans Go?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sick of being the scrappy
Look up the
underdog.
new
Maybe
Teen
No, yeah, I've
Titans.
seen it. No. The, no.
Teen Titans.
The
It's
newest
called.
Teen Titans. If you thought Teen Titans Go was bad, it gets worse.
Ew! It's a Pamperly Robin.
Yeah.
The fuck? Ew! They got diapers and shit. Oh, that's a different Teen Titan. Thank God. They need to let it die. Bring back old Teen Titans from fucking 2011.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree.
They're doing it to other shows as well.
They've been doing it
Like-
because Hollywood and everything has run out of ideas. And the good ideas that people actually want, they'll go for one season, and the higher-ups won't like it because it'll touch on certain aspects that they want to do away with and cancel it. And then give it another, like, half season to appease the people.
Corvus, you want to know why they won't make any more Eevee evolutions? Is because
Yeah, the
people
Fakemon.
the people who have made them are ones that they would want to create, but they don't do it. So instead of paying those people to use the design, they're like, we're not just going to create them anymore.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, though, Pokemon has been running out of ideas for Pokemon for a long-ass while.
Yeah, but it would be so much easier to just pay the person for their design and then make it into an Eevee instead of giving us random.
Well, so that's also comes in of, does the person get a royalties off of that Pokemon, because you know they're going to add it into the trading card game and other games, or is it going to be an actual substantial amount to cover everything?
No, basically, I think they're gonna do what they do with Yu-Gi-Oh. Because the Yu-Gi-Oh artists, they don't get paid the way you think. Like they get paid for the art, but they don't get. I don't think they get like a license. They like their names don't go on the art or anything like that, and they don't like tell you openly who made the art.
It's probably because they have people working inside Yu-Gi-Oh making these characters and stuff.
Like it's probably something similar to that though. Like, they probably just don't want to do it for that reason.
I mean, yeah.
I literally caught a vacuum cleaner Pokemon.
I bet it sucks.
Baroom, and then it turns to Vivaroom, and then it becomes Bar. I think it starts out at a vacuum. It evolves to a bigger fucking like. I think it looks like a, or it might be. It starts out as a vacuum and it turns into a car, which makes no sense. But then again, so does the evolution of Pokemon. Some of them don't even turn into actual humans.
I prefer Digimon. If I'm being 100% honest, I watched Pokemon and was into Pokemon as much as I was because that is what I had more access to. I preferred watching Digimon.
I never watched anything Pokemon. I just played Pokemon Go.
What you're telling me is you're a poser.
No, I just started playing it because I got bored.
Right.
So what I'm hearing is that you're just an asshole. You're just a poo.
Yeah, I played the precursor to Pokemon Go. I played the
Good to see you.
original Niantic game. I can't remember the name of it right now. But it was fun. It's pretty much the same thing, but instead of catching Pokemon, you were just going around and taking down towers and recapturing them.
Bip. Back.
Oh, he's dead.
need to add in like little swooshy things. Swooshies. Swooshy. Swoosh.
Are you still on those swooshes?
Well, I wanted to finish this out so that I can just color it in later.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just making the outlines,
Mm.
which is so much easier.
Right.
But the issue is that I'm having a difficult time animating it so I can make one character turn around and do like a bolting motion.
Mm.
Because he's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. I want to live. That's how I get hit in the head, because she throw the fireball it's like indiscriminately in one direction while aiming at Suki.
Right.
And then Bell's always been the guy who just like, I'm passive on this. I'm passive on the opinion, so I'm just gonna walk over here. So I've got him good. He just walks forward past her, behind her, and then goes behind something. And then you just see him later just like, oh, thank God that wasn't me. Because that's exactly how Belle would react in a situation if we had our VTuber powers. Just like, thank God that wasn't me, man.
Alright, where are we going? That away. What time is it?
Yes, I want this to be 1, 1, 1.
2, 4, 8.
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Did you get that clip that you said you were going to do?
Hmm?
Remember how you said you were going to clip me yesterday?
Oh, no, I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Okay, thank God, dude. It's kind of quick, but I have it at 6 frames a second.
Oh, you're on the list.
No, take me off that list.
Brody said he wanted to be on the list until he figured out what the list was.
I don't think they call it that over there in here.
What?
I don't think they call that list the list in Ireland.
Oh, is that where Brody's from?
It's in Ireland, yeah.
Hmm.
Irish, that's why. Yeah, oh, you've never heard his accent, have you?
Oh, I've never heard Brody talk, no.
No, I don't know if he got like a mic where he borrowed one, or like his microphone was working and it just wasn't afterwards.
Hmm.
He got a real thick Irish accent.
Hmm.
And then I asked him, I was like, I think he said Dublin or some shit. I was like, oh, Dublin. It's like Ireland, isn't it? Or it might be Scottish. One of those two.
No, Dublin's Ireland.
Yeah, Ireland. I think that's where he said he's from, Dublin. I don't know where else I would have got Dublin from. So it's probably Dublin.
I mean, you could have misheard and also heard like Dubai or something like that, but
Oh no, he definitely was not from Dubai. I can tell you that right now.
wonder what this does. Absolutely
Yeah.
fuck all. Oh, it damages me.
I gotta clean up these last few layers, but I mean, it's coming together.
Nice.
It's coming together, and it's looking great. Although I love that little detail I added at the beginning with like the fucking the reflection off the sunglasses. So it's like you see a little sun the eyeglass. It's like that was a good detail. But I'm gonna pat myself on the back today. Added on like an extra 30 minutes, but I was like, good job, me. Good job, me. Because I had to draw 8 layers. I had to draw 8 layers of this,
Right.
and I had to individually draw each layer. I was like, I don't want to do this again. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad on my wrist.
Are you drawing again?
Oh no, not really. Just moving the mouse. I just want to get that little because it wasn't right the way I had it before. But you know, I sent it to both of you if you want to look at it later.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely look at it later. When have I not looked at something you've sent me?
That year in 1974, neither of us were born yet, but we didn't look at it. Social media wasn't even a thing back then. You didn't look at it though.
No, I'm pretty sure I still looked at it.
We go back in time. Before my in my fetus form, I sent you a tweet. It goes to the future.
Yep.
Like, I don't know who you are, but I didn't know you had MySpace at this time. I thought I was the only one.
Oh, MySpace.
MySpace, man, the same thing as Facebook and Craigslist. It's dying. It was a dying thing.
Did you say in
Facebook's going
Craigslist?
Craigslist, yes.
It's nothing like Craigslist. Craigslist has never left.
It's not what it used to be, though.
I mean, it's exactly what it used to be. Like, it's not changed. It's always just been a thing where you can just find, like, cheap labor or random bullshit.
I mean, I went on Craigslist the other day. I didn't see it. Well, but then again, the ads were really weird, so I didn't click on them either. I was scrolling through the security to see what Craigslist even had anymore. Because I was looking for a car for my sister, and someone told me Craigslist is a good place to look.
I mean, it is.
If they're really trying to sell cars, they wouldn't be. If they're trying to scam you, they wouldn't be paying months on end for a Craigslist ad. And I was like, no,
yeah,
I didn't need to pay for a Craigslist ad because I don't use Craigslist. I've never used Craigslist in my life.
And I mean it really depends on how much they're paying for the ad, because like some people, they won't give a shit and they have money to like just sell for or to spend for the scam, but
I don't know.
you still need to be careful.
Like, obviously, yeah, but like they're like, well, you're less likely to find a scammer who has an ad up for longer than fucking a year. Like, if there's an ad up there for a year, they're trying to sell something. I don't know how much a Craigslist ad is, but it sounds like it's you're forking over a little pretty penny there.
The hell am I supposed to be going?
There was one guy who kind of scared me. I think I clicked on something by accident, but like I got a message. I was talking to this girl, and that I owed her money, and I said, "Oh, talk to anybody." He's like, "The police will be involved." I'm like, "Send them."
Right.
I don't care. I didn't do anything illegal. I was on Craigslist to look for something, and I must have clicked a porn ad or something. I have no clue, because Craigslist does have some shady ass sites too.
Right.
I probably wasn't paying attention because what bad habit is, I'll leave my computer up on a weird site, and no matter what, it always does a never fails. I'll have something pulled up, and then I leave, I come back, and that site's gone, but a different site took its place. Like, what site's this, buddy? There was one time I was reading a manga reading site, and you already know, some of those free sites they do have manga. It's just not the type you should be reading when you're underage.
Right.
So, me not knowing this, I was just reading it, and I saw boobs. I'm like, I thought this was a kid's site. I got in trouble because I was at school using their school computer, and there was like an ad that I didn't know was going to pop up. Obviously, I didn't do my research. Who does the research on sites when they're fucking 14, 15?
Right.
Then again, technology was still new too, so I also had a good excuse. I didn't know I was going to do that.
Oh yeah.
It's lime. Ew.
What?
I grabbed a random dumb sucker because this is what I do to keep myself up sometimes. I'll take a sucker out to suck on, because for some reason when I'm smoking or when I'm sucking on, like eating something, it keeps me up.
Got it. In order to keep Shogun up, he needs to be sucking on something.
Any men out there, I'm open. My DMs are open, guys. Don't worry. And any guys who want a weird kitsune girl, let me know. I'll give you your number right now. Don't worry. For cheap price, low price. For $100, you get the first digit. If you give me 1,000, I'll give you 5 digits. Now, if you give me $10,000, I'll give you every digit but the last one. And there's that one guy who calls me later on. It's like, "Hi, how do you want to do this?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I'll probably forget too.
Probably.
How funny would that be? It's like I made a joke about that, and all of a sudden it actually happened in real life. Like, I was joking, bud. I'll give you my number. And I'll lie and say it's her, and I'll just have her send me fake pictures, and then we'll see what happens from there. And then I'll just split the profits with Heather and see what happens. I'm
Still
not
need
one
to
to
kill
scam,
Nightmare.
but if you're desperate enough to pay somebody for a phone number, you deserve what happens.
Oh yeah.
That's shady, and I think it's just funny that you'll be out of money, and I didn't tell you to do shit. Oh my god, Norway lobster bites?
What?
Your ad had sent me to something called lobster bites.
Lobster
Long
bites
John.
sound good. Oh, Long
They
John
look like
Silver?
lobster. Yep.
Never mind.
They don't even look like lobster. You know what they look like?
I mean, it's probably not like a full tail of lobster. It's probably still a lobster bite, which is going to be lobster minced in like the breading and
It
stuff.
looks like tater tots. It looks like tater tots.
Yeah,
Same color and everything.
like long boars go.
Like they're literally they're like a crispy brown color, the same color as hash browns.
Yeah.
I just think that's funny. Oh my god, Cinnafon liked my post.
Rebuild the rifle. Where are we rebuilding this rifle at?
Can you believe that, Corvus?
What?
Cinnafon liked my post. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, you guys have been friends for a while, have you not?
Yes, we have. A lot of people don't believe me when I say it, though. I'm like, they were like, you know Cinnafon? I'm like, I do. They said, no, you don't. I was like, why wouldn't I know Cinnafon? Like, Cinnafon is famous. I'm like, and you're not. I'm like, I mean, none of Cinna's friends are technically famous.
Right.
He's only got 1,000 followers. Or like, I think it went up to 1.6 recently, but still, not big enough to be called famous yet. It's big enough to say you made it,
Right.
but not big enough to say, oh, I'm famous. When you hit like 10K, come back.
Did I already? Yeah, I did. Okay.
If you hit 10K, you get around 100 viewers a stream, then come talk to me. Because that makes you a partner. Well, actually, the followers is not really important as long as you do the viewers up.
Right.
Which Cinna's pretty close, actually, not thinking about it. Last time I checked, Cinna was at like 40 average.
Hell yeah.
So they're already halfway. Because you need 75 average viewers, which is very doable if you have 1,000 followers.
Oh yeah.
And Cinna has almost double that amount, so it's just a matter of if they can handle 1,000 people, or like 100, like 75 people in their chat, because they got overwhelmed when they had 50 in their chat. I noticed it fucking terribly. They got burned out really quickly.
Right. And I mean, that
again,
happens, but...
Also because he was very interactive with his chat, which is not bad. But if you're doing it constantly, like at one point it was just this. He'd play the game for like 10 minutes. He'd look at his chat and he'd respond to everything. And I'm like, ooh, you need slow chat on now. You're gonna die.
We will rebuild.
He's got a very interactive group of people.
Right. Well, I mean, at the same
Fine.
point, though, too, like, that's also how you grow, and, like, how you have to be to grow.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You can't just be one or the other, but like I said, I tell it to a lot of people, it's like, it might suck, but you might have to do it if you have too many people chatting at one time. You're gonna miss things.
Oh,
and then you're gonna feel
I meant being, words, real interactive with your chat.
Oh, like, I'm interactive with my chat too.
Locking them in
kinda
the basement doesn't count.
They get fed. I'm talking about. I feed them. I poke them with a stick every so often too. You know. Hey, I give them stuff. Okay, Corvus. How many people could say that about their group, huh? You don't give your people stuff.
I'm a crow. What do I have?
Exactly. You don't give your people stuff. I give them food. I keep them alive.
I mean, they come in for potions and poultices for me.
But they pay you for that.
Uh-huh.
That's not keeping them alive out of the goodness of your heart.
Hey, I need to buy more material somehow.
Exactly my point, though. I feed my people. They're fed. They get water once a week.
Crumbs don't count as being fed, and you need more than one glass of water a week.
No. The human body can live for a full week without water.
Yeah, but living and surviving are two separate things. Bro, can you quit taking so much damage?
I
mean,
think I'm gonna go.
Go to bed.
What?
She said, I
I'm
think I'm going
going-
to bed.
Oh, okay. Night, Heather.
Bye.
Bye. Still have to go further up, god damn it.
I knew she was. I mean, she kept muting.
Right.
The only reason she'll mute is because she's worried she's going to snore on stream.
Let me up. Uppies. There's a person up there, so I know I can go up here and talk to them.
Remind me of me in Skyrim. This is what I did in Skyrim until like the game would like break. And then I die of unnatural causes. I stubbed my toe in a rock and died. It's like the hell if that was the thing that killed me. Dude, there was one time I took a step in the wrong direction. I guess they failed to patch this little area of Bethesda because they went really all out with their fucking Skyrim game.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, the Skyrim is Bethesda no matter what they do.
Oh, yeah.
So I took one step on this little rock and I fell to the map. So I had found a hole in their patching of the map.
Right.
So you would just die in this one little spot because it would just take you. It would take you to the depths of hell. And it was consistent. I saved right before I took a step. I refound the spot after I died. I saved, and I was like, "Is it this spot?" I took one step. I flew through the map. And like, "Yep."
Yeah, that sounds about accurate with a Bethesda game.
Yeah, Fallout 4 was pretty much the same.
Right.
Fallout 4 was probably their best game, though.
I've not played
Although
too many of the Fallout games.
Well, there's Fallout 4, Fallout 3, Fallout 2, and then there's Fallout. Fallout's pretty good. It's pretty fun. And then they got 75 or 70, whatever. Fallout 76, I believe, and then Fallout New Vegas. New Vegas is a piece of shit, by the way. Like, it's good, but I'm not paying like $100 for the game, and then I have to pay for the subscription. Like, you got me fucked up. You think I'm gonna pay for the subscription?
Right.
I just paid $100 for your game, and you're telling me I can't play the game unless I pay for subscription too? No, fuck you. You gotta be crazy if you think I'm gonna pay for that. That's why I haven't played any of these fucking new Assassin's Creed games. It was $80 for Valhalla. Yeah. And
Wait, you have to pay for Valhalla?
Yeah, the fucking Viking one. You had to pay a subscription.
Oh, well, fuck. That ruins my plans to start playing all the Assassin's Creed games.
So I was like, fuck you, game. It might have just been because of the version I had, but I remember it saying, please pay $35. And I'm like, no. Fuck you, no.
Right.
I was like, fuck you, game.
Where, oh where are these things I have to kill? Nope, your guys aren't on the list.
I'm getting tired of that bullshit, though. Like, why, what's the point of buying the game?
Yeah, and a lot of people are.
It's like, I have to do a double payment, and the second payment's a concurring payment, and yet you wonder why people are fucking leaving your company.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing with a lot of stuff anymore. Like, I've heard of people having to pay a subscription for words like print their printers and shit. Like for their you can buy a printer and have it like hooked up to your computer and whatnot, but unless you're paying for a subscription to use it, like you can't use it, which is complete and utter fucking bullshit.
Oh yeah, there's better alternatives anyways. Like I wanted to make like when I got a little better and a little more famous with art, I was gonna make keychains and shit like that, like my own handmade ones that I can just make by myself.
Right.
But you need special paper. So
yeah.
That, like when it shrinks, it stays whatever the fucking size it was while it shrinks.
Yeah.
It's like a printing. And I love looking up. I was like, well, you don't want to buy this one, even though it's really good for printing. You have to pay a subscription. And I was like, what? It's a printer that I bought. I own the printer. Why would I have to pay for it to be used?
Yep.
Everything got more complicated after technology advanced too far.
Well, it's not that technology advanced so far. It's because corporations and companies are greedy as fuck.
Too. I just think, why the fuck do I have to pay for the cartridges then? Like, you know, it's like if I'm paying a subscription, I better get cartridges for free now.
And yeah, like that'd be another thing. Like, yes, I'm willing to pay a subscription if that subscription covers something other than just the random ass use of the item that I've bought. Like if you're going to replace my ink cartridges and shit when they go down, so I don't have to go out and buy them or try and find ones that work with the printer, because that's a pain in the ass too.
Yeah.
Like, at that point, yeah, sign me the fuck up.
Why the fuck is cyan the one that's most used in the printer too? Like never magenta, never yellow, never black, always cyan. Like you're always out of cyan for some fucking reason.
It's just how everything mixes.
I know, but I was like, bruh, my paper's black. I have black ink. Why aren't you using the black ink? No, cyan first. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
It doesn't even ask for fucking cyan. The thing's pitch black. Cyan.
Okay, where's that corpse?
I remember that was the worst thing in the world. A lot of people to beef about that. It's like I love how I print a black piece of paper, like a blank white piece of paper with black ink, and then it still uses cyan. It's like,
yep.
It's like, you know, this is very true. This is very true. Cyan is like the most used ink cartridge ever.
Where the hell is this corpse? I feel like we've been all over this yellow fucking circle.
It got up and ran and said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Probably, no in this game.
I can't wait for VR to become like a bigger thing, and then MMOs. They add an MMO to the fucking virtual reality.
I mean, they somewhat have them already, but not to like this extent.
Nope. Like they've already. Did you know that they added like a vest thing where you could simulate real life like feelings of like bullets and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, they've had that for a little bit.
I didn't know that. I just seen a post about it yesterday.
Yeah, they've had those for a while. They have full on like stationary tracks that you can get to where you can actually, like, instead of like using the controllers to move around and stuff, like it's you're strapped into a harness and stuff, and you're on a platform that moves with you.
Oh yeah, that'd be fucking great. Like I lose a lot of weight doing that because I play a lot of video games. I like a lot of shooters. I like a lot of horror games, you know. I probably would be running away the entire time in horror games, but it's like at the end of the day, after I finish the game, I'd probably lose like 100 pounds. Be like, my doctor's like, what are you doing differently, man? It's like, well, I spent 2 hours in a video game. I'm like, wow, you should keep it up. I'm like, why? I was like,
Right.
you lost 200 pounds. I was like, damn, that's not bad. He's like, I think so, but
Right, and a
it's
lot of people are using like the trackpads and stuff like that for weight loss because it does get you a lot more active and moving about and stuff like that. Hey, Roasted, what's up? Welcome back.
Hey, again, did you say hi the first time? We didn't see it. He did say it a while back.
Oh yeah, it's been a minute since Roasted's been here.
I was like, hi again, though. I was like, I had to make sure we just didn't ignore him the entire time. That would have been embarrassing.
Right, I would never.
Looks back like 10 streams ago. I would never. I
would.
Just keeps looking at it. I went on purpose.
Exactly. Where the fuck is this corpse? Oh, here it is.
I mean, just look underneath your house. You'll find it.
No, I found it. Okay, now we need to go find another corpse.
Yeah.
I was expecting this quest line to be a little bit shorter than what it is.
I was expecting this searching quest to be so much easier.
I was. Look, our backpacks aren't even full yet.
Look, you know what I want MMO to have? I want MMO to have the ability to charm monsters. Like, not keep them forever, just like charm them to help you in fights. Like, they've never done that. Like, they never.
I think they have in. It's not exact and it doesn't last for a long time, but I think World of Warcraft did something like that.
I was like I know the taming. They don't want to do that because it helps. It was like it helps a lot more than people think in games. Like that's fine. You don't have to do that. Just give me the ability to charm like you do in Fallout 4.
Right.
Like I can just point my gun at a dog and say, nah, you're helping me. And while it won't follow me throughout the map, it won't attack me, and it actually helped me in fights.
Right.
As long as it's nearby. Like I feel like that's fair. I feel like that'd be a fun way to play the game. Just try to talk your way out throughout the playthroughs. Like, hey, we can be friends. Help me kill this guy. It's like a swindler type build. That'd be fun.
Right, and I mean you can do that in like D&D, but
Yeah, that'd be fun.
The reason why it's not in so many games is because it's hard to code, and two, it's hard to balance, and we just, god damn it.
I mean, DPS. There's no balance in DPS. I mean, it wouldn't really matter. But yeah, I think one of my buddies actually built me one of those. Yeah, it was a bard, like he called it a charmer, but he called it the prostitution build. And I said, a prostitute? He's like, well, yeah, you're a bard that doesn't sing, you don't dance, you just use your sweet lips to get what you want. And I said, why'd you guys say it like that? Because that's what you did.
I mean, that's one way to play a bard.
And then he's just like, well, it's cool because you get a bonus action for every time you try to talk your way out of a situation. I'm like, so I'm a good liar. Yes. I'm like, cool.
Need to get out of this town.
All my skills involve talking to animals or humans, like a befriend animal or whatever. And I was like, that's cool.
Right.
Or bardic. What's that? Well, vicious mockery, I believe is what it's called.
Your vicious mockery is the one where you say a slight towards your opponent, and it deals psychic damage.
Well, yeah, they gave me that, but they gave me a what do they call it? D&D, where you make up a skill, but it's like the same thing as another skill.
Oh, they just homebrewed it.
Yeah, they homebrewed it and then they revamped the name. So instead of it like doing damage, whatever I said would roll me that dice roll, and if it landed high enough, I could tame it for that battle. Like, oh, that's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
So it took the damage instead and made a percentage. So basically, if I rolled the highest roll number, I'd be guaranteed it. Or
Right.
not guaranteed, but like, obviously, if it had resistance to it, I'd have to roll for a percentage and all that shit. But like,
Right.
yeah, we did one session. I don't remember it all the way. I just remember it was complicated and it was funny because the DM had to figure it out too. He's like, I don't know. I was like, did I tame it or did I not?
Well, and I mean, that's also the problem with homebrew. Like, if it's not the DM giving you the homebrew and it's just a random ass player, like the DM is going to have to do extra footwork to try and make it work, not only within like his world, but also within like the rules of D&D.
Oh yeah, it was just funny. It was real funny. That was also the same DM that quit on us because he was like, I'm done. I made him quit by accident. I was like, I'm sorry. I've never played D&D and you're not giving me much to go off of.
Well, I mean, so yeah, and you've told me that story too, and like I've said, you guys are just as much at fault as the DM.
Oh yeah, I'm not blaming anybody. It was just funny. It was a funny story to tell somebody. I was like, my first ever D&D, and the DM said, "Fuck you guys." It's actually what happened.
Right.
But like, at the same time, we don't really talk anymore anyway. So it's not like we could have. It's not like we would have came back anyways, because there were too many people that we all barely talked. We met all through a game, and we were just in the server. We made a server for the game because the chat service was like horrible because the game was still in development. They just made the game to make money.
Right.
But we were pretty strong in the game. Like, we were top guild of the server.
Mm-hmm.
So we made a little Discord, and then it had like over 60 people in it.
I mean, guild discords get like that, yeah.
Yeah, because it's easier to communicate on a Discord than it is in game. You're not always logged in, so you can't get the notifications anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So we made a Discord, and we completely took over the server. It was funny how I did. I was a little snake the entire time. So there was actually a guild full of whales. You know what a whale is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it was a guild full of them, and they were top guild for like a good first 3 months. My guild I was put in a party, and we were called the Phoenix Guild. And I was like, I'm gonna slowly build. And then as I was recruiting more and more people, we became top 3 in the server. And I was like, all my hard work's paying off. And then the rank 2 guild fell off. We took over. And then guild raids were happening, where guilds are fighting other guilds.
Mm-hmm.
We never made top slots. We didn't have to fight like the super powerful guilds. But then one day the world chat got unlocked because after a certain time frame that stuff unlocked for us.
Right.
Which was fun. And they said, World S4. It's so weird how your world is split. The top 2 guilds have all the power, but they're splitting up their powerful forces. And I'm like, we didn't split up nothing. I picked up scraps and made them powerful.
Right.
They took their whales and opened up their wallets. They spent $10,000 on their goddamn accounts. It's not my fault. They paid house mortgages with their fucking account. Somebody dropped $3K and then quit the game. I was like, you dropped $3,000 into this game and you left?
Yeah, Luna would murder me if I dropped $3K on a game and then stopped playing.
They left a week later, and I was like, what do you mean? So, and the people who had 100,000 power time,
Mm-hmm.
they spent $10K. And I was just like, what the fuck? How do you spend $10K on a game, bro? The game just came out.
I mean, you have people who have to win.
I know, but the first fucking month, really.
God damn it.
the game was still in development, and then like when the new update happened, all of a sudden 100K became really easy to get,
Right.
and all of a sudden we're hitting billions, if not trillions, in battle power. And then he's like, "I fucked up, didn't I?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, you did. You just spent all that money to get your goddamn character to this level, and it was so. If you had just waited a month, you would have made that level in a month for free."
Right.
He's like,
Damn it. Let me
like,
get.
there was other stuff you could have spent your money on, but like, God fucking damn, were people insane. But of course, it was like a lot of them were like from Asia servers. Like, oh, I have a job that I can afford to pay this. I'm like, well, I've got a job too. It's just not what you're thinking. It's not a high end job like you're referring to. Well, what kind of job is it? And I explain it to like, peasant. I'm like, fuck you. It's like, it's not my fault. I make under 2K a year, or like a month.
Yeah. Okay, let's try and come at it from behind.
One of them had the audacity to go, "I make a lot of money too. You know what I do?" She's like, "Oh, F." And I'm like, "Oh, you little bitch." You little bitch. That's all I had to say to her. I was like, take your dirty money elsewhere.
How's it dirty money?
Well, I was mad because I'm not pretty enough for OF.
Hey, you're pretty enough for somebody.
Sure.
Everybody always has a type.
Well, where's the women that like fat guys, man?
They're out there.
Where are they? No, they're not. They don't exist. They're lies. I'm joking. I don't.
Give me the chest.
I genuinely just never cared. I should stop joking like that because I keep attracting those weirdos.
I mean, yeah, it can lead to that.
Like I always joke when I see like a group, like a streamer who's got like a boyfriend in their voice call, and they're like, "Oh, I love you, pumpkin poo."
GG, see you later, Roasted. Thanks for coming back in. Yeah, we probably won't be going for too much longer.
Oh, is that why he said GG?
I'm assuming.
Oh, for finally getting the no, he's not leaving.
Oh, for finally getting the chest. Okay. I thought you were headed out again. But yeah, we finally got the chest.
Oh, like, is that code for something? Like, was it explained when I wasn't here or something?
No.
Just a random explanation.
Let's see.
Is that how you find quests? You just pick up random scrolls on the ground?
No, so like it's like any other game where people have the exclamation point over their head.
Oh, but those little scrolls on the ground, are they quests or?
No, they were part of a quest.
Oh, okay. I was sure wondering, like, why do they keep clicking these pieces of paper that look like quests?
Yeah, they're part of a quest.
I see.
Yeah, I'm doing another quest right now where I'm looking for shit.
I'm just waiting on my parts to show up. I've got a shit ton of parts coming soon.
Right.
I'm probably gonna hear it from my mother. Even though it's my money that I saved up, she's still gonna question me about how the fuck I afforded all that.
Right.
Even though I've got money for my niece, nephew, and my cousins, and my uncle and my sister and all them, she's definitely gonna question me. She's like, "Is your addiction back?" I'm like, "Shut up! It's not an addiction. I saved this money. I have money left over. Leave me alone."
Do you have a computer part addiction?
I guess so. I'm probably gonna. What's probably gonna end up happening is I'm gonna ask. So the guy who helped me make my computer is called Neko Unix.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, he told me a cheaper alternative to start getting back into streaming. It'll let me run games and all that. I'll just have to replace the parts when they go out, obviously, like with better ones. But
right.
I don't have money for those parts. Okay, thank you. If there's an exclamation board over the object.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no. Basically, though, it's like $500 cheaper than what I had built and was ready, like getting ready to order. He said I could probably make it like $500 cheaper and still be good to stream with. And I said, if you know how to do that, tell me, please, because I don't
Where
want
is
to
the
fork
rest of
out.
the stuff supposed to be?
Yeah, I didn't want to fork out like $1,500,
Oh
but I
yeah.
was gonna have if I couldn't find like $1,000 pretty easy to get. Like that's gonna take me like 3 months to save up completely.
Oh hey,
Although my
that's a cheeky little artifact.
yeah, do you have breath, or do you have infinite breath?
I have breath, but I don't think it matters where I'm at right now. I must have already had the artifact. Yep, already did.
Okay.
Cool. Where the fuck are the other things that are supposed to be in here? Looking for a sexton, rum, cutlass. I found the hat, but I haven't seen anything else. Do I need to murder some? Actually, I think I just saw something. Yep. Let's see, do I have to start murdering people? I think I just got myself stuck. I did get myself stuck. Damn it.
Oh no! Did you finally get yourself glitched into the fucking ship?
Yep.
No, you got yourself glitched into a ship.
Oh, that's okay. I can't do that while moving. Okay.
You know, I just found this out. I'm getting an ad for cinnamon. I just found out how cinnamon sticks are harvested. I thought they were a plant, or like that grew out of the ground like with roots. No, it's tree bark. It's some weird looking tree bark.
Oh yeah. Yeah, cinnamon's
I did
always
not.
been tree bark.
I didn't know that.
Well, I
I thought
got
they were like
canceled.
little. I thought they were like weeds growing out the ground or some shit.
Oh, damn it.
I was like, man, I did not know that. Out of everything, I did not know that was going to come from a tree. I knew gum came from trees. Me. Quit the game, come back.
I just tried that.
And you're stuck
there we
there? Go. Oh, okay. I was gonna say they've got to have like a.
You got the same ad twice. Once in English. What's your first language? Roasted. Why did it put me so fucking far away? What the actual fuck?
They're just like, fuck you. Fuck you. You want to glitch out? Go fuck yourself. Good luck. Ooh. Hang on 1 second. Follow my real name.
Do you still have Sam's Club thing?
You. Fuck Sam's Club. Alright, well, let's get back to the fucking town we were in. Oh, you're French-Canadian. Hell yeah. So I'm assuming the first language is French then. I miss Canada. I wish I never had to leave. So I'm supposed to know? Who am I supposed to be talking to then? Strike true upon the Grail crown. Crown? Ah.
This great bar
Oh, a
has some
French
fight left in
Canadian?
them
No
yet.
fucking way, man. That's like really common in Canada.
Hmm?
Sorry, I'm
You
talking about this in the
struck
background.
true. Just like that. Teeth of Ikbaru are setting nicely. I could may have done this without you. You have such power. Perfect.
I hate having to focus on colors.
Match your strike with the flame.
No?
It didn't change. It was still blue.
So when you get jetted off like that, does that mean you failed?
Yeah, it means I did something wrong.
You were a little off.
You're a moose rider too?
Why is it
Hmm?
saying?
Who's the moose rider? I'm
Oh,
not from Canada.
yeah. I lived in Toronto, or not Toronto, Ontario, for 7 months when I was younger. What
Oh,
the
I
fuck
forgot.
do you mean?
I'm like, I'm not a moose rider. I'm from like something that borders, so I would have seen a moose at one point, but I've never been to this country.
Yeah, I lived up there for 7 months from pretty much from the time I was 18 till a few months before I turned 19.
This will be a gift worthy of the Wren. Teeth of Ikbaru are setting nicely.
Shoot, you know, Corbin, you want to hear something
There
funny?
we go.
Worthy of the
It'll
Wren.
explain to a European how big a moose was.
Mises are huge.
They thought mooses were fucking as big as like a deer. And I said, no, motherfucker, they're way bigger than a fucking deer.
Oh yeah.
He's like, how much bigger? I'm like, well, if you were to compare a deer to a car, it'd be like a sedan, a moose, an SUV.
Oh no,
Or a
a
semi-
moose. Yeah, moose would like compared to a car would probably be closer to a semi than just a regular SUV.
I'll just go look at my account. Personal info.
Hmm.
Oh, my sister used my Sam's Club account because she had her card. Now I gotta change it
Oh.
because she's got.
I swear
That she's
to
got her
live
card in here and I want it on here.
by the dictates
Hmm.
of the Vigil. I will emulate the might of Ferior, the wisdom of Thontek, the love of Mariel Dawn, the community of Barot, and the nurturing
First
of
2 years she's
Talbot.
actually been able to buy gifts for the family.
I swear to not interfere with the nations of the Dreaming
I don't know what we're doing
but will instead
with this, but we're doing
protect them
something.
against invaders
But
from
yeah.
other planes, and from those
Honestly, some of
who
the
wish
the
to
best
harm
7 years
integrity
or
of
7 months of my life.
I will
Yeah, I don't know what we're celebrating either.
peace and
Dude's going on a rant, I guess.
I swear to create a just and fair rank.
These guys won't shut the fuck up.
Evil is punished and the good prosper. I will bring those that break my laws to justice, no matter
Is
the
there like a
cost.
voice chat going on?
Huh?
Is there like a voice chat going on? Again?
Oh, no, it's dude was talking.
Ah,
Oh, you got a new badge. Hell yeah.
Thank you,
Oh.
Ramel. But if I am to
2024.
lead this
Damn,
way, I want
nice.
you in a
Nice.
position of honor.
they're sending that shit out early.
Only the Wren because of you. I
They sent that shit out late.
the cerulean thresher,
That should have been out at the start of the year.
the front of my school.
No, they said it would end like fucking 30 days before New Year's. Oh, speaking of, I have to go fucking go do jury duty, motherfucker.
Oh, when do you have to go do jury duty?
On the fucking 30th.
That sucks.
Yeah, and I got a call this week prior. That's annoying. I gotta find a paper.
Luckily, I've never been called for jury duty.
I don't remember how to call it. I had the paper somewhere, but I had to move it.
Whole bunch of hot garbage.
Because I had to like fucking rep something real quick. So there's my ticket. Where's jury? Jury.
I
Jury
don't
duty.
feel like going out all that way.
Go to jury duty.
No, I really don't feel like doing that either.
I was so pissed too because one of my friends they just don't go, and I was like, I'm gonna get arrested. He's like, if you don't go to jury duty, you're gonna get arrested. I was like, yes, that goes against your constitution. I'm like, no, you know what? I never asked you for legal advice ever, fucker. That's required by the law if you voted. Like, did you vote? I haven't voted for years, but I mean, I guess.
Okay, let's get away from these cheering ass motherfuckers. That's getting annoying. Alright. Well, so I don't yell at me tomorrow. Let's go ahead and organize stuff a little bit. Actually, I think that's about all we need to organize.
Talk with